Brian Boucher, 2 games under 500. 5 of those wins were shutouts consecutively. And this team is coming off a 1-1 tie against Anaheim. The officials for tonight's game, you look at them there, Terry Gregson, Blaine Angus, Andy McKelman, and Brad Kovacic on the 2 linesmen. Penguins bringing into the Coyotes in. Coyotes have fared much better than the Penguins at home this year, and the shot to the net, the first one of the night, is denied by Boucher, and the puck moved on to the neutral zone. Brooks Orpik, Rick Jackman teaming up on the defensive end for the Penguins up front. They right now have Ryan Malone with Landon Wilson and Konstantin Koltsov. And the puck moved up into the Phoenix zone. Mera defensively for the Coyotes under Rick Bowness. Paired out here with Holtz and Shane Doan, who will slap it into the Penguins in and turn and go to the bench.
Well, quick change. When you talked, Ricky Bowness talked this morning about 30-second shifts, not 45-second shifts. There was a quick change right there at about the 30-second mark.
Ozzie Bandit back to play the puck, and it's moved up and an intercept there by the Penguins. They have the puck, and Burley turns and shoots it, gets it back again and fires it, and Boucher with a glove save. The first shot was knocked down, and then Murley had a big opportunity, and he put it right on, and Boucher with that quick left hand got it.
Here's tonight's Dodge game plan. Defense wins. Rick Bowness talked about it, and if he's saying that they're the worst defensive team in the league, well, the Penguins, they wouldn't be far behind. They're going to have to shore up their defense and discipline. Stay out of the penalty box here. The Penguins 5th on the power play on the road. Both teams looking to be, they want to play tough, but they want to stay out of that box. Stay disciplined.
Milan Kraft and his unit out here with Tommy Kostopoulos and Thomas Sorovi. And Phoenix will counter with Chris Gratton working center ice. Gratton's going to flip it into the right wing corner with the Penguins zone. Kyoto watches, the puck is centered, and it comes all the way through to Sorovi. Penguin left winger dumps it onto center. Suchi defensively for the Coyotes. Gave it away at center, but the Penguins return the favor right to Brad Ferentz, the Coyotes defenseman. He and Suchi are on that blue line together, and the puck is lifted to the far side. We're going to stop and play here with 1.5 minutes gone in the first period.
There's the young goaltender, Kyoto, right there, using his stick here. As this play comes across, you're not going to get a look at it right there, but he was able to use his stick, got that puck over his blue line, Mike, and you have to. Anytime that puck comes from the corner, along the goal line, and goes through that blue area, that's the goaltender's area. Good use of the stick by Kyoto.
Former Penguin Jan Urdina's out here against the former Coyote, Danny Folk. Number 24 in a Coyote uniform is Urdina. And he'll be out here. Sjustrom, the youngster, has the puck, shoots it to the net, and Kyoto makes his first save of the night. Sjustrom out of Sweden sets it up. Tate trying to take a shot to the net. Blocked for the Penguins, and here on the move is Dick Tarnstrom. Tarnstrom is a man open. Instead, he goes to the left wing to Buckberger, who will drive it in behind the net. After it is Matt Bradley of the Penguins against Paul Mera. Mera challenged. Bradley won the battle, goes to Buckberger. Buckberger for Eastwood, and the pass was too hard.
Strange play there by Tarnstrom. He could have went to his forehand to Bradley on the right side, who was behind the Phoenix defense. Instead, decided to go on his backhand across the ice. It didn't work.
Here to the right wing come the Coyotes, and Mike Comrie, a little soft pass over, and Doan hammers it to the net, and Kyoto reaches down to make the stick save on him. Lanko shoots it. That's going to deflect. Picked up on the near boards here by Comrie, just recently acquired from the Philadelphia Flyers. Left point, Vandernon hammering a slapper that misses the net and goes into the netting. And it's going to be a face-off outside of the blue line as Ozzie Vandernon had the opportunity.
One more look at the stick of Kyoto. See right there, the puck is right on the tape of the offensive player going into that blue area. That was a great look at it, that overhead. Kyoto using that stick to clear that puck out of harm's way. Great look, guys.
Shots are dead even at 2 apiece here in the early going. Just 2.5 minutes gone. Penguins lost twice to the Coyotes last year. They have now lost 6 consecutive games to this Phoenix franchise. And they're trying to stop that string. Also a winless streak of 18 right now. The new Penguin record. We didn't even talk about that in the open. I mean, it's just getting to the point of being absurd anymore. Melikar around the board, trying to break it somehow, some way. Ryan Malone steps up, going to the Phoenix zone, trying to make his move in around the defense, and he has to pull up here on the near boards with that long reach to Koltsov. Konstantin battling hard, looking to go to the net. Clear to the left point. Melikar is going to try and move it like a pin or a pool game as he tried to play it off the boards, but nobody was there. And the Coyotes clear, and they make a line change, as do the Penguins. Here comes Matt Murley, Penguin left winger. Shoots it right to the net. Boucher got a piece of it, and on the move as it jumped over to Gratton. Gratton's got a man open left wing, Sillinger. And that play is offside. Oh, Grattan had him open, similar to what Tarstrom did on the play rushing to the Penguins in, but they're just not seeing people as they come in. Can't be that blind.
Another tough play in the back game, but the Phoenix Coyotes, talk about discipline. They're going to get caught here almost with too many men on the ice, Mike. Discipline to me is good changes as well. You stop it right there, guys. There's 3 players, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and another one's getting ready to come off the ice. So the puck was in that area. You got to be very careful there. Discipline to me, changes is a big part of discipline.
Behind the net, Kyoto comes out. Here's Brooks Orping of the Penguins in a scoreless game. Lifted back to center, and Ferentz corrals him. Brad Ferentz, of course, involved in a big battle with the Penguins, and Mario Lemieux, while he was a member of the Florida Panthers, but he has since moved on here. Lemieux is on the trip here with the Penguins, but not playing tonight, obviously. Still out of the lineup, but will be for the rest of the year.
Ferentz got a little scrap in practice yesterday as well, Mike.
Morozov throws that rink wide. Any question, Ferris brings intensity. We've got a penalty coming up here. Got a penalty coming up. Well, the Penguins, with 15:41 left here in this first period, are going to be the first team penalized. The Coyotes get the power play.
Take a look and see how Rico Fata ended up in the box if we can. Rico Fata going there on the Boucher, and Boucher was pretty deep in his net there, Mike, and Rico Fata tried to go through that crease area. The puck didn't get there, and Brian Boucher, he's a pretty good diver. He got hit real hard.
Gives Phoenix the power play, and they'll crank it up here, and they move on to the Penguins' end, to the right side of the scoreless game. Comrie, you can't see his number, moves it back to Mara, left side, and Doan shoots it, and that's going to deflect up and hit the netting again. Here's what's happening with the power play right now on the year. Coyotes 21st overall. Penguins ranked 30th, but they killed 8 of the last 8 chances against in the last 2 games.
Shane Doan, 5 goals on the power play so far this season, 22 points. Playing that point position, he's got a big one-time shot. You'll look out for that. Try to take that away if you're the forwards of the Penguins.
Their big gun, Ladislav Nagy, is out of the lineup. He has 11 power play goals or did, and he's out right now.
Broken wrist, dislocated wrist.
Here are the Coyotes, swinging the puck into the Penguins' end. Dan Focht back with Karnstrom on the blue line. Comes to the left point to Shane Doan. He's their Mr. Everything right now and their captain. Rolled around to the near corner and just off the boards and back to center.
27-year-old Shane Doan, 60 points on the season, 12th in the National Hockey League in scoring. Going through a tough time right now, however.
Manos to Doan, left side, and Mara, not a real hard shot, but on the net anyway, and Kyoto makes the stop, and we'll get another face-off here in the Penguin zone with exactly 1:05 to go in the Pittsburgh penalty.
There are the numbers on Shane Doan, 39 assists, 21 goals. He had 20 in his first 51 games, only 1 in the last 11. And they're 11 points out of the playoffs. He's going to have to start filling in that. I don't know if they're too far back or not, Mike. They probably are at this point.
Gretzky talked yesterday about this franchise and what they have to do. They don't have a lot of games left. He figures they're going to have
16 to 20. He said.
Pretty heavy number, yeah, to make it. Here's Sillinger, good face-off man, wins it over to the left side, and comes back to Mike Sillinger. Goes it near wing to Chris Grattan to the right point. And a heavy blast by Reardon. That's going to miss the target. Back to the left point. Suchi corrals it right side. Reardon hammers it again, and he can't find the net. Picked up by Sillinger to Grattan. He gets it on the net. Kyoto makes the save and pushes it back out. The Penguins have it and played off the glass by Malone. Oh, the rookie doing a good job of using the window there to clear.
Seamless glass in this new building here.
Phoenix will charge through to center. Final rush coming up here maybe on the power play. Matt Bradley in a penalty killing role. Penguins having to change a little bit on their penalty killing approach, and they've done a decent job here over the last couple of games. Couldn't do much worse the way they've gone for them. They tumbled from the Stars all the way down to the number 30 spot in the National Hockey League. Schuster trying to get in, and he got crunched on a hit by Rick Jackman as he delivers it to the near corner. Tate goes over to Herdina. He walks right to the net, finds a man open left side, and a wrister hit the post. Vannanen had the opportunity. Oh, good move there. Good play by Herdina to set up Ozzy Vannanen. Herdina again, back into the Penguins' end. Little drop pass over to the near side. Schuster to Holmes, and he can't find the net. Jackman looking between the circles. Now it's the Penguins' turn, and they ramble back, and here they come, 3-on-3. Looks like an offside call against the Pens, and it is.
Limited time. Choose from not one, not two, not three, but 4 different 6-inch Subway subs made just the way you like for only $1.99. Get your choice of a 6-inch meatball, Gold Cut Trio, Veggie Delight, or Honey Mustard Ham for only $1.99 at Subway restaurants.
See, my aren't you glad that I wanted the heated seats in all this room?
Liz, right now it's not about that or the DVD. It's about the Hemi. Power, capability, big-time towing, end of story.
Dodge Durango, the ultimate authority in winter driving.
Think you can handle it from here?
Thanks for the talk.
The all-new Dodge Durango. Big size, smooth ride, Hemi power. Starting under $26,600.
And you ain't nothing but a hound dog. You're gonna love it. Whether it's a high stick or not, but the Penguins appear to have the lead once again with just
Introducing Subway's new Atkins-friendly turkey and bacon melt wrap. With under 11 net carbs, it won't make up for those sick days you spent on the golf course, but it will help make up for your recent high-carb hijinks. Subway, good, so you don't always have to be.
Well, the Phoenix Coyotes on the power play, they try the wraparound. The job of the forward, in this case, Matt Bradley, is to stop that puck from getting to the point, which he does. Kicks it back to Brooks Orpik, and you hold it right here. Brooks Orpik's got... He knows that out there the defenseman's going to take away the board, so what does he do? Go ahead, he just flips it right up the middle of the ice. He knows that the defense are very wide. Hey, he didn't need to get a lot of steam on that puck, but there was a big wide gap between the defense, parting of the Red Sea, and Orpik found it. That's one way to get the puck down the ice if you're not going to use the glass.
Boucher moves it up. And here is Sardina again, skating back into the Penguins' end to the right side. Tate going towards the net of 6'3". Forward put it on the goal. That's knocked away right back in front of Herdina. Cape again. The University of Minnesota. And finally, the Penguins clear.
Cape, he knows how to put the puck in the net, Mike. He had 23 goals in 57 games from Springy last year, the minor league club of Phoenix Coyotes, and Marty McSorley's the coach down there right now.
Scuderi, the Penguin defenseman, in his 7th game in a Penguin uniform. He is yet to be a minus here since joining the Pens, and that's pretty impressive with what the Penguins have had here as far as the record.
He did some great job clearing house there, and whoop! Didn't take long for Tyson Nash to get into the act.
Nash out here working. Colanos also on this unit, and here come the Coyotes, ripping the puck back into the Penguins' end. Kyoto played it up and off the glass apparently, and then it hit the net, so that will be a stoppage in play.
Here's our Geico Direct moment. Rick Bowness. If a guy isn't playing hard and he likes me, then I'm not doing my job. Well, he's been around some winners and a lot of losers. He's 120, 277 and 45 in his career coaching the National Hockey League, the 48-year-old Rick Bowness.
And he started, of course, with the
Jets. It was his first job, wasn't it? Interim job.
The tough tour, I think, of the expansion Ottawa Senators.
He certainly did. 70 losses.
Here's Holtz back to touch it. They'll bring it back. What has happened around the National Hockey League? Everybody's moving.
Well, that's the curse of it, yeah. You don't want to win this Jack Adams Award for the top coach in the National Hockey League.
Scotty was smart. He got out.
Yeah, he retired before they could fire him. Attaboy, Scotty. Not silly. Only 2 left, Jacques Martin and Jacques Lemaire. That's 11 winners.
Here's Ryan Malone. Scoreless game. First period here in Phoenix. The Penguins and the Coyotes. Down the ice once again. The Penguins trying to get there with Holtz off in the speed, but not to be. Mara's going to touch it. Will drag himself all the way back up the other way into the Pittsburgh zone. Mara, of course, out of Ridgewood, New Jersey. huge Red Sox fan. I wonder how he's feeling right now. Yeah, he's
not feeling too good with
tickets for the Sox.
Not feeling too good about that deal, the big Yankee deal.
Interesting guy. I mean, he went 2 years and played in the OHL and made his way. It was a high pick. Tampa.
He plays 23.5 minutes a game, the most of any Coyote. We depend on him back there.
Holtz is trying to shoot it. Well, we finally saw the Valley of the Sun today. A little stingy on the weather here for a couple of days. Of course, it happens for the Pens the way things are going, and they can say, "Oh, winter, it's been so beautiful. It's been unbelievable. Hey, you guys got here on Monday. Rain and rain."
This record rainfall a couple of days ago here, Mike. I saw that.
Yeah.
Let's go back to 1824 or something.
Quarter inch. Actually, they're in a drought actually still out here. Here's Sardina, and Schustrom trying to pull the trigger. That's going to be blocked.
Well, the Penguins are in a drought too, Mike.
Yes, they are. Matt Murley. Matt tried to shoot it. Hit from behind there. After he missed. Melikar rambling back into the Coyotes' end. Shoots and scores. He got it through the goaltender, Boucher. And the Penguins take a 1-0 lead. And Boucher doesn't know whether to cry or wind his watch. Joe Melikar with his second this year.
Well, I thought the play was offside, to be honest with you. At the far side of the rink, it looked like the Penguins were just trying to get onside. Let's look to the top of the screen as Melikar tries to get the line. I think he's over the line right about there. The Penguins offside. That's way offside. That play is 4 feet offside right there, folks, as the Penguins get away with it. Oh, I could not believe the Phoenix Coyotes bench should be going crazy right now. It happened right on that blue line. Definitely an offside play. Not even close.
Here's Grattan trying to get the puck into the Penguins' end.
Sometimes you need breaks to break streaks.
It wasn't even like it was close, though. And Joey didn't bring it in with any speed to kind of throw anybody off.
And the Penguin players weren't trying to get onside too quickly. They were just kind of gliding there.
Anyway, Melikar will get the goal, and the Penguins strike first. Doesn't happen too often for the Penguins. Only the 21st time this year they've had the opening goal. Blocked on the shot there from the right side by Landon Wilson. Koltsov to Malone, trying to push it towards the net, and he couldn't get a handle on it. And Grattan turns and clears it away.
Well, what a break right there. The Penguins looking for anything to cling to.
Phoenix with the worst record at home of any team in the Western Conference. 3 games under 500.
Full moon here?
What makes Sebring Sedan one of the best values in America? Great features like power windows and locks, remote keyless entry, 16-inch wheels, and more. And that's not all. Now with Zero Plus, you can get 0% financing plus a $2,000 cash allowance, or simply choose a $3,000 cash allowance, plus Chrysler's 770 powertrain limited warranty. Check out Sebring Sedan at your Chrysler dealer today. And now you can get into Sebring Sedan, one of the best values in America, for around $16,500 after a $3,000 cash allowance.
Sometimes deliciously new is surprisingly familiar. Introducing Wendy's Honey Mustard Barbecue Bacon Cheeseburger and Chicken Sandwich. A warm, enticing sauce created from 2 favorites, smoky barbecue and sweet honey mustard. With natural cheddar and bacon on Wendy's new even tastier whole chicken breast fillet. Or a hot and juicy hamburger. Wendy's Honey Mustard Barbecue Combos. 2 deliciously new sandwiches you just don't want to miss. Wendy's, it's better here. And remember, you can eat great even late.
Wouldn't it be great if other games were more like ours? With so many ways to win, introducing the new Match 6 Lotto from the Pennsylvania Lottery. You can win on one line or by combining lines. And there's a starting jackpot of $500,000. Just check the drawings every Tuesday and Friday. Because with more ways to match, you've got more ways to win. Oh, what a game.
A couple of other looks at this goal here. Joseph Melikar waiting for his teammates to get onside. He goes over the blue line and just, flails a kind of a rolling puck. You could see Boucher's looking around. How did that puck get through me? This is a guy that had 5 straight shutouts and let that one go by. Sometimes you just can't figure this game out, Mike.
No, you can't. And here's Joe Melikar. Hadn't scored a goal since the first grade picnic in his career until this year. Now he ends up with a second.
Oh, they're coming in bunches.
He's going for the hat trick. Joey's going for the hat trick. That'll be it.
In that last commercial break, Shane Doan was over there discussion. It wasn't too heated with the linesman talking about the offside.
Comrie trying to feed it back and around the net. That's shot by Doan and blocked. And picked up Fearance with a right wing shot, and that's stopped by Kyoto. Penalty coming up here. Polk, I think, is the guilty party. Knocked down Doan. It'll be a tripping call, and the Penguins are going to be shorthanded. Second time.
And here's the conversation. It's okay, guys. He's saying it's okay, but just give us the next call. Just give us the next call. That's what he's working for here. He's working for the next. There, this gentleman right here. He's going to be offside for the Penguins. Melikar's over the blue line right there. It's not even close, folks. It's a good, what, 2-3 feet offside. Right on that blue line.
So Danny Polk goes in, a tripping call, and power play number 2. Here are the Coyotes, and a shot by Suji that's blocked inside by goaltender Kyoto. The Penguins come up shorthanded. Phoenix has given up 7 shorthanded goals. The Penguins have scored 6. Offside this time.
Everything will be offside.
Real close look here, going into the zone.
Rico Fata, you know we don't want him to argue offsides. That happened about a month ago when things went south for Rico Fata. During that, he's looking to get back on track. A lot of the Penguins are looking to get back on track. Really, Ryan Malone's the only one that's been able to carry his play through the All-Star game. Of course, he skated for the Young Guns there, and he's got 7 goals in his last 10 games. A lot of them really just terrific solo efforts.
The Penguins right now shorthanded for a second time. They're trying to bring it into the Penguins in. A little different scenario here, Bobby, than we've seen in recent weeks with the Penguin games. Usually they're in this situation where they get the first couple of power plays and can't score, and it's kind of turned around. Second chance here. Vera with a slapper. Save made. Rebound score. Right in front. Jan Hrdina. And we're tied at 1. Oh, quick hands of Hrdina there.
And we saw that, a little bit of that, not enough. When Hrdina was a member of the Penguins. Very good in front of that net and picking up those rebounds. Jan Hrdina right there. Big blast by Mara. It was on the cage. That was the important thing, and it came out about 4 feet. Look at the traffic in front of the goaltender, Kyoto. No idea where that puck was at all. Maroon bodies all over the place. Not able to play a puck. Look at the jerseys. You have 3 bodies, 3 jerseys standing up. Phoenix Coyotes, Mike. They could not, they have to be punished in front of the net. We talk about trying to kill penalties. Part of the deal when you kill a penalty is you get a little bit of a break if you're a defenseman. You can play a little tougher with your stick in front of the net. Punish players. Jan Hrdina not punished there at all.
So goal number 11 on the campaign for Jan Hrdina. This face-off now just inside the Coyotes' blue line.
Is that maroon, that color? Is that... Would you call it maroon, Mike?
I think you could.
Yeah,
pretty close.
Brick red is the official color of the jersey.
If you go to a paint store, you'll have 9 different versions of maroon, and one of those will be brick red. Thank you very much. It matches the seats, does it not?
Exactly.
Thank you. Which are you sure they're brick red? Maybe they're a different version of maroon. Here's Savage around the goal. Tumbling with Sillinger. Now back on the move is Sorobi. Penguin left winger to Kostopoulos. Melikar looking for more. Can't take that pass, so. Kraft of the Penguins back into his own end. He dumps the puck. Danny Polk retreats. Penguins do give up that power play. They had gone 9 straight without allowing one. Polk stumbles. Lost the puck in his glove. Now gets it back.
Well, Kraft really made the play there, distributing the puck to the top of the umbrella there to Mara. Made a great play.
There's Cavanos zigzagging. He tries to shoot it, and that's going to avoid the net. Landon Wilson. We are tied at 1, period number 1. 6:25 left here in the opening 20 minutes. Tyson Nash turns. Trying to get the legs going. Coming hard to the Penguins in. Upended by Dan Folk. And off the board, Koltsov lost an edge, but the Penguins do relay it to center to Ryan Malone. He tries to fight out 3 brick red jerseys, but the Coyotes get to the puck. Down the ice it goes as Mara just sweeps it in. Doan going behind the net. Cleary's in there too for the Coyotes. And they move it to the left point. Blanco slap shot, and he missed the goal. On the right side, Reardon will take an opportunity, and it's redirected on a shot by Doan. Grabbed by Rick Jackman, who just hurriedly moves it onto center.
The Penguins all over their own zone and their own end, Mike. The Chinese fire drill, Murley had to make up for a missed assignment, so he goes and runs over to the left point man, and he misses the net. It comes over to his point man. You have to play your position. If you're forward in that position, you go halfway in between both defense. You don't run all over.
Rozop guides it over to the near board, but again, Phoenix directs it back to the neutralized area. He'll have to wait for a man to get onside. Murley steps into him. And the puck pulled up by Mike Comrie, who will return it behind the Penguins' net. You joined us late. Penguins Joe Melikar had the opening goal. Jan Urdina, the former Pen, notching his 11th to tie the game at 1.
Mike Eastwood out here, and there's going to be a few Penguins that will be looked at. Looking around in the press box tonight. A lot of scouts looking at both these hockey clubs to see if somebody can help them out in the playoff run. If Phoenix doesn't make it, we know the Penguins aren't going to make it.
Matt Bradley looking it back to Buckberger, who will find an open man. A back-handed shot by Eastwood, and Boucher stops the disc.
There's a hunger for the ice. The new team cuts its teeth. Dinner is served. Welcome to the next generation. Come and cheer on the Pens and get some great prizes and collectibles. Call today and be part of the action.
Come see the Pens take on the Ducks. All fans in attendance will receive a handy Penguins athletic bag. Call 1-800-642-PENS for details.
Next generation. This year the ice will burn.
Get into Taco Bell for our exclusive Club Chalupa. It's Club and Chalupa style with a classic club mix of crisp bacon and marinated grilled all-white meat chicken. Topped with lettuce, tomato, and a 3-cheese blend. Then spun into our very own crispy, chewy Chalupa shell. For fresh club taste worth sinking your teeth into. To get into Club Chalupa, you gotta think outside the bun.
I got you something.
Oh, you shouldn't have. Oh, this is nice. And here's yours. I know it's not fancy, but it's what's inside that counts. And what's inside is Labatt Blue.
Oh,
Huh?
love it.
Break out the blue. Labatt Blue. Awesome gift. Oh, yeah.
Join us this weekend for the best in local high school basketball as we bring you the WPIAL Championships. Games will tip off Friday at 5 and 7 p.m. and Saturday at 4, 6, and 8 p.m. here on Fox Sports Net.
Like the high school playoffs. And just so you know, they're having the same playoffs here in Arizona, too. I was down yesterday at the America West Arena. People practicing, and they're going to have the championships down there. Everybody wanted to do the three-point shot and the dunk. They're all doing a little warm-up stuff.
Did you give many pointers?
I did, as a matter of fact. Here's Farron shooting. The puck it in right in front of the net. It might have been Doan who got the stick on him. We'll have to wait and see.
Or it might have been Sillinger.
Oh, yeah, Sillinger.
The way they're reacting, I think it was Sillinger. Mike Sillinger, the crafty centerman, right-handed shot. He's traveled around a few hockey clubs, Columbus, Detroit, and he's going to redirect the puck right there. You can see Sillinger redirect the puck on his backhand, elevated up over Kyoto. So Mike Sillinger, that was a great play there. You can see a lot of traffic once again. Both Coyotes goals coming with a lot of traffic in front of Kyoto, and Mike Sillinger, more of a playmaker to me than a scorer. He's got 7 now on the season. Looking for more from Mike Sillinger, and they got something there. Coyotes take the lead 2-1.
So Sillinger will get the goal. Got himself in the right position. Let's give Ferentz a little credit. Shot down in that range where you can get a piece of it.
Almost a timing play there. You can see the two Coyotes coming at the exact same time as Ferentz got that puck to that slot area. Good timing.
Gil Hulse now. And ahead it goes. Kalanos going to spin it back into the Penguins' end. Coming out the near corner. Kalanos just getting an opportunity to play again with a big team. And Nash shoots it to the net. And Kyoto stops that.
talk about good hands and on the Pittsburgh side of things. Ryan Malone's got some pretty good hands and instincts as well. He's going to take a pass with a shift before here from Dick Tarnstrom. He's not even going to look between his legs. The puck comes up, and look at that. His head's up. He knows it's coming. And that's just good wits. He's got to keep his head up, Mike, because you know what happens if you bury your head between your legs right there?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. You may not see the second and third period.
Blanco, number 11 for the Phoenix Coyotes. He can't make a play, and the Penguins hop right back on the counterattack. Brooks Orphy into the right wing corner. Boucher is going to play that puck hurriedly out of the zone and back down into Pittsburgh real estate. 3 minutes left here in period number 1. The Coyotes have rallied from a 1-0 deficit, now lead 2-1.
They're outshooting the Penguins right now 12-6. They've only outshot their opponent 15 times. This is the 63rd game for both clubs. The Penguins have only outshot the opponent 12. Shots are important. I don't care what you say in the National Hockey. Look at the teams that are out right now. They're not getting a lot of shots. You get a lot of shots against.
In comes Matt Murley, number 22 for the Penguins, around to the right side. Scuderi keeps it in. Laid it down the boards. But Phoenix comes back, and they've got a quick 3-on-2 here if they hurry. Rozov comes back to cut off that advantage. But the pass goes awry and picked up here in the far corner now by the Coyotes. Doan working with Blanco, looking to take the puck from him. Big rugged winger, originally drafted by the Winnipeg Jets. And of course, they moved to Phoenix. Off to the right point, Ferentz shooting. That hit a leg. And we'll come to Joe Melikar, who's been the Penguin lone goal getter today. Down the ice, Suchi's going to come very slowly back. Cuts the puck. And icing called against the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Well, Saturday, March 6th, the Anaheim Mighty Ducks are in town, a 7:30 game. Every fan receives a Penguins athletic bag. Good-looking bag right there. For tickets, call 412-642-PENS or 1-800-642-PENS. You can log on. Come on out. Grab yourself a bag. Why not?
Anaheim was here on Monday. A scoring chant by the Coyotes. And the personnel went Monday night to see the game and view it between these two clubs. And the coaching change coming about yesterday with Bobby Francis being released and Rick Bowness taking over. A whole lot of news happening in the National Hockey League, the tail end here of the month of February. Medina, that went off a player and up over the glass. Down to a minute 26 left here. Probably the biggest surprise would be Joel Quenneville being released in St. Louis.
Right, yeah. Mike Kitchen will take over with another 48-year-old coach. Go behind the bench. They gave him a 2-year extension on his contract. He'll take over for Quenneville, who I don't expect will be out of a job for long. He's had a lot of success.
And right to the net. Well, that's going to be stopped by Boucher.
A lot of scoring chances for the Penguins. Melikar was able to find a seam and thread the needle on Boucher to get one on the board. But certainly most of the action has been to our right side in front of the goaltender Kyoto.
The building did not open until just before the midway point of the season. You wonder, Bobby, so many teams when they go into their new buildings seem to have a problem winning hockey games. I mean, do you have any thoughts on that at all?
Well, obviously, this building differs a lot from the old building, Mike, that was only 180 feet long. I mean, most rinks are supposed to be 200 feet. Oh, big hit there at the center ice. But this, you know, remember, Mike Keenan went out there with a tape measure and found that it was way too short, that building.
And Boucher, as the scramble goes here, as Vananen, who put a good hip check into Mike Eastwood, caught him on the boards. Tempers heat up a little bit.
They do, Mike, and I'll tell you as well. A lot of these Coyotes, they were closer to the old rink, and they don't live close to this building, which is in the middle of nowhere. Eastwood just getting his head up there, takes a hit in the neutral zone. McCabe put somebody out with a good hip check a couple of nights ago. Collarbone broken, and you got to watch out in that neutral zone. And that's exactly why Ryan Malone had his head up in the play we showed you earlier.
Milan Kraft with Malone and Morozov right now.
A lot of talented players on this Phoenix Coyote team offensively.
Blanco scooting back. Here goes Doan. into the Penguins' end. And converging on him, Milan Kraft and Brooks Orpik. And Orpik moves away and fires it over to his defense partner right now, Rick Jackman. On the center to Kraft, to the left wing to Alexei Morozov. Shoots it to the net. Boucher, not quite sure what he wanted to do with it for a moment. Well, Boucher is not, I would say, in sync here in this first period, but he had that puck and he held on to it. And, you know, how goaltenders go. I mean, obviously, 5 shutouts in a row, he couldn't, it was incredible. But right now, he's struggling a little bit with that disc.
And what a streak. I mean, Brian Boucher came in here as a backup at best this season with Zach Burke coming along as a third goaltender for the Coyotes. And Sean Burke certainly was the ticketed #1 goaltender, but Boucher puts up 5 straight shutouts right out of the blue.
Won only 4 games since that streak, however, and that's what's put them in their situation they're in right now, having to win a lot of hockey games to get to the playoffs, overtake some teams. But it is possible. We'll see what happens. Right now with 7 seconds to go. It looks like the Coyotes will have a 1-goal lead here at the end of the first period. And that is the case. Cale Hall's colliding with Tommy Kostopoulos at the end of the period, and they'll exchange words here. And the linesman and the referee step in very quickly. We'll be back. Bobby, you're going to have a whole slew of things, right? Special? Yep. Bob Erie, we'll be back. Which is towards Scottsdale, and this is quite a ways away. Got an interference call right off the face-off here, and the Penguins are going to be guilty of this.
The ex-Coyote, Landon Wilson, wearing 26. He wore 28 as a member of the Coyotes. He'll go in. He actually lived the closest to this new facility.
Just bought a new home.
Yep.
That's why, 10 minutes from it, right?
He was 10 minutes away, and, well, somebody's going to be renting his home out, most likely. Landon Wilson straight to the box, and he went into the correct box. It sometimes can be difficult, Mike, when you just get traded. You just go into the other one.
Especially when he's coming from his first game ever in a building he's been playing in. Yep. Made the right decision down the ice. It isn't like he can say he knew where it was. You know, it's just fairly new to him.
Well, Phoenix will get their 3rd chance on the power play here. The Penguins still looking for their 1st.
Shane Doan. Push it up into the Penguins end. It'll come to the left side. Damon Lanko back behind the net. And there's Mike Comrie. Little playmaker. Around to the left point to Mira. Tallest defenseman, point man to Doan. Onto the goal. Kyoto spotted that. Made the save as Lanko went cruising by the front of the net. The Penguins come after him.
Well, it was wide open. The time to get him is before the whistle, not after the whistle, boys. You had your chance. Lanko wide open in front of the goaltender, just missed an easy redirect. Doan just took a wrist shot just to make sure that he got that shot in on the goaltender. He wasn't trying to score, he was trying to set up a redirect.
Guess who's going to be shorthanded by 2 men? Going to be a roughing call. I think that Terry Gregson may have said something for them to stop, and they may have kept it going, and Eastwood may have poked somebody. If it's him. Yes, it is. So now a 2-man disadvantage here for 1 minute and 24 seconds. And Terry Gregson wearing a full that's Wayne Angus with a full helmet and mask or shield, and the puck controlled here on the near side.
No Mark Bergevin, the best 5-on-3 player on the Penguins blue line.
He's with 4 5-on-3 goals on the year. The Penguins have given up 5. A 2-1 Phoenix lead. Amira now settles in. Right point. Battles the forward up front. To the left point, Doan shoots it. Save made. Rebounded. Good save there on Kalanos. Kalanos back to the left point to Shane Doan. Amira back to Doan. He can really fire it. Does it. Kalanos in front. Easy tap in. No. Comrie can't finish it.
Missed a wide open cage, Comrie. We saw him miss one up in Philly. The exact same chance.
Comrie again, stick handler. Back to the center point. 5-on-3 for the next 36 seconds. Doan's got the puck. Feather it in front. And Comrie's going to have to race in to get command of it. Comrie goes for a long skate. Turns around. Still with the puck between the circles. Slapper. Kyoto makes the save. Here's Comrie again on the biscuit. He looks the net over. Feed it across near side. Kalanos does a stop there in front for the Penguins.
Oh, what a play by Orpik with the stick. A wide open cage.
Doan trying to get it to the net. And he can't do it. The puck drilled up ice. Penguins have 7 seconds to go here in the two-man disadvantage. Back to Shane Doe. Doan stops. Last gasp here. Here comes Wilson on. The shot blocked. Penguins might have an advantage here because this Coyote team has been on a long time here on this 5-on-3, and down the ice it goes.
Wilson.
He's got fresh legs. They're back behind the net. Doan's going to come up, but he won't be quite as spry as he was earlier on this shift. He comes back into the Penguins end, lost the puck. Chase forward, 10 seconds left.
What a save. Christopher Kolonis thought he had a wide open cage, took his time. That allowed Brooks Orpik to get back, get a twig on that puck. What a play.
And the Penguins have successfully killed the two-man disadvantage. Might be a big part of this hockey game. Into the left wing corner. Sjostrom, the youngster, turned around by Kostopoulos, and the Penguins will bring the puck through to center. Joe Medikar. He's a shooting fool now. Shooting everything. It hits a big thud off the glass, and back it goes to the left wing corner. Suchi defensively. Austin Thomas Sarovi. Erdina will find the puck. Still, the Coyotes trapped in their own zone. Sjostrom uses his speed to avoid people. Nice play. Out to center ice. And the Coyotes and Penguins, nobody can seem to handle the puck. Finally, Kostopoulos. He takes a butt from Suchi as he plays it back into the Coyote zone.
A lot of ice time for this line in the first period for the Penguins. Just over 3 minutes for Sarovi and Kostopoulos.
Kostopoulos behind the net. And Sarovi had cut the other way. I think he was trying to pass to him and just avoided him and goes all the way to the Penguins into the rink. Karnstrom.
The Penguins can get back into this game, Mike. Remember that 5-on-3 stop. Remember the big stops by Kyoto, who's got to be your best penalty killer, and he made 3 or 4 tremendous saves in succession.
And wrists it back into the zone, and we get a whistle and a stoppage in play with 15:53. They had some chances, the Coyotes.
One great chance was a cross-crease pass. Comrie, a holdout with Edmonton, went to Philadelphia, and then watch this play by Orpik getting back. Kolonis took his time, didn't get the puck elevated quite enough. And Christopher Kolonis still searching for the net.
Brian Savage had it, but the Penguins take it. Now Savage comes into his own zone. Play it off the sideboards and back to the neutral zone. Gratton trying to hustle up into the Penguins in. Gratton is the second youngest player in the history of the National Hockey League to play 800 games. Here's a lead pass, Koltsov. He got around his man, walks in, and he stopped nicely by Boucher. Oh, Koltsov left somebody on 101 going to Scottsdale on that play.
Good kill also. What a play by Koltsov. Then he tried to go blocker side on the goaltender Boucher. How about that inside-out move right there? He was flying. Hillhulst was caught flat-footed in the middle of the ice, and then Konstantin Koltsov was able to use his left arm, protect the puck, fend off the defender, and just could not beat the goaltender, Brian Boucher.
So the Coyotes remain on top, 2-1 here in the second period. Ryan Malone with his unit, Landon Wilson and Alexei Morozov. The other wingers working. Larry wins the draw from Ryan Malone, and Brad Ferentz will relay it to the right side for Gratton, who softly sends it in and goes to the bench. Kyoto steps out of the net, Penguin goaltender. And now Orpik clears. Boucher with those diagonal stripes on his pads. We're seeing more and more unusual pads around the NHL.
Whatever works. Fox Sports is giving young filmmakers the chance of a lifetime with the Best Damn Student Film Festival presented by Sony Electronics. You can win an internship with Fox Sports plus the Sony camera you see here. For more information, log on to foxsports.com or watch the Best Damn Sports Show, period.
Fired up.
Oh, sorry. Hey, it's a hockey game. You got to be fired up to play this game. Or announcer. You're going to be on your game, Mikey.
They'll be enjoying it and off the boards and back down to Coyotes territory.
Sometimes it's hard to enjoy it when you have winless in 18 with the Penguins.
Tyson Nash looking over to Daniel Cleary, who put it into the right wing circle. The Penguins in, cleared by Scuderi. There's Cleary again, hopping back into Penguin ice. Drop pass off. Holtz with a wrister score. It might have been touched in front, but I think Holtz is going to get the goal. net that time, and the Coyotes score again.
Now Hulse is going to get the goal, poor goal for Kyoto to give up. He makes some tremendous saves on the 5-on-3, and then he gives up a goal to Hulse, who could have been the GOAT at one end. Instead, he's a hero at the other. What a good, quick wrist shot, low to the ice, far side on the goaltender, Kyoto. Kyoto, not a big guy, only stands about 5'9", 5'10". You can see him just get a piece of it with his right skate as it skips underneath. And that's a change of direction you saw, Mike, possibly. Not down quick enough, that quick release by Hulse. And getting the puck once again on net. We've seen that from Melikar, and now with Hulse. Any shot is a good shot. You never know.
Here comes Tyson Nash. Coyotes, after going down 1-0, a bounce back very quickly. Nash in front, and he puts it right on the net. And Kyoto's able to stop that one.
And Vogt knocking his man into the corner. Tyson Nash. Nash coming back at him. No, he'll keep coming back and back and back. Another look at the goal from the overhead. You can see it just, I thought it went far side, but actually went inside the right skate of the goaltender Kyoto from the overhead. He tried to move, get down, those pads down to the ice very quickly, but it went underneath before he could get him down. Good stop there, though. He was able to get to the top of the crease on a pass. A pass, because you know he's got to stay. Mike, the goaltender's got to stay on the post. The puck is coming from behind the net, so he's got to stay on that post. And then as he reacts, he gets out high to cut off the angle on Tyson Nash and take it right off the logo.
Easy face-off win. Line goes. Going to set it up here, and Ferentz can't find the target. Right behind the net. Coyotes lead 3-1. Trying to make it 7 straight wins against the Penguins. Holt plays it to himself. Now lost it. Doan's got the puck. Look out. He's right in on goal, and he can't finish. Gets another crack, and Kyoto stopped it.
They can't land in a phone booth, and you got a second opportunity standing up.
Tarnstrom throws it right up the middle, and Kraft bolts out of the neutral ice area. Here come the Pens. Sorovi backhanded towards the net, blocked in front by the Coyotes. They lead 3-1. Shane Doan, little drop pass to Mike Comrie, does not shoot it. He turns, trying to lead it back to an open man, and Penguins step in and they clear. 13:15 to go in period number 2. The Coyotes have the only second period goal. Hulse, the goal scorer. And Brooks Orpik sets up to play. Penguin defenseman. Lead pass, Malone, onside, walks to the net. He hit the post, but knocked in by Boucher. Put it in behind himself, and the Penguins make it 3-2 on the goal by Ryan Malone. Oh, let's go hunt moose on a Harley. It's Malone with the score.
Well, how did Kostopoulos see Malone? This was an incredible play, a set play for the Penguins. As the puck goes up to Malone, he's man draped all over him. He's going to backhand it blindly to a flying Ryan Malone, and Malone is gone to the races. A great play there, and the man who lost Ryan Malone was Jan Hrdina. Ryan Malone swung deep into his own corner, and look at it, it's going to go off the back of Boucher and go in behind, but it was a set play, a stationary breakout. Ryan Malone got his speed, went far up the right wing wall, and at that point when the puck went to the center of the ice to Kostopoulos, Hrdina moved over into the center ice as well. That left the alley wide open for Ryan Malone. What a goal, what a play. We'll be back.
For a limited time, choose from not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 different 6-inch Subway subs made just the way you like for only $1.99. Get your choice of a 6-inch meatball, Gold Cut Trio, Veggie Delight, or Honey Mustard Ham for only $1.99 at Subway restaurants.
Hurry to the Dodge President's Celebration event. You only have till March 1st to grab 0+ on Dodge Caravan. That's 0% financing plus a $3,000 cash allowance. Plus get an additional $500 President's Celebration bonus for a total of up to $3,500 in cash allowances. You'll even get our 770 powertrain limited warranty. So hop into America's best-selling minivan with deals that would make our forefathers proud. Hurry to your Dodge dealer because the Dodge President's Celebration event ends March 1st.
I got you something.
Oh, you shouldn't have. Oh, this is nice. And here's yours. I know it's not fancy, but it's what's inside that counts. And what's inside is Labatt Blue.
Oh,
Huh?
I love it.
Break out the blue. Labatt Blue.
Awesome gift.
Oh, yeah.
Introducing Subway's new Atkins-friendly turkey and bacon melt wrap. With under 11 net carbs, it won't make up for those sick days you spent on the golf course, but it will help make up for your recent high-carb hijinks. Subway, good, so you don't always have to be.
Well, the Penguins have $20 F-level seats available for the rest of the season. The next home game, Tuesday, March 2nd, versus the New York Islanders at 7:30. For those tickets, call 412-642-10 or 1-800-642-10.
Want to think about coming out and seeing young Ryan Malone play. 19 goals on the year, one shy of 20. He hit 20 in his rookie year in the National Hockey League. And making a late season surge here in an effort to try and sway some people in regard to the Rookie of the Year voting in the National Hockey League.
He has been stupendous. He really has been. Ryan Malone, 8 in his last 11 games. Dynamite. And he's been going short side, Mike. All his chances. I'm not trying to give the other teams help here, but he's been going short side, below the blocker.
Trying to open it up. Paddock coming up, 2-on-2. Turns, looks for a late trailer. Instead, he shoots it towards the net. And Boucher comes up with a puck. A little pushing and shoving in front of the goal.
All right. Well, it's time for a Jeep drive of the game right now. Ryan Malone, he's going to get his feet going up this way and then stop it right there, guys. Look at this man, Jan Herdina. His job is to take the lane, Mike. His job is to take this lane here. Is he going to take the lane? No. Leaves it wide open. He gets focused on that puck. That leaves Ryan Malone wide open, and he goes short side, stick side, off the goalpost, off the back of Boucher. Missed assignment there for Phoenix. Great look in the overhead as that goes off the back side of Boucher.
Eastwood, clean face-off win. Tarson with an opportunity. Corrected. The whistle sounded, though, a tripping call. And it's going to go against the Penguins. The 5th straight penalty called against Pittsburgh in this game. Alexei Morozov.
Let's see what happens. There might be an additional penalty called here. Look at the upper left side of the screen. That interference right there. Morozov with the stick between the legs of Mike Sillinger.
Well, they've opened the gate. Might be somebody else coming in.
Well, there's some arguments there, so I think the Penguins are going to get a bench penalty. Eddie Olczyk is motioning dive. And he's not very happy. Not very happy at all.
Well, he's going to have an extra penalty now to deal with.
Yeah, it'll be a bench liner. We'll see if the Penguins can fill off another 5-on-3. I believe. Yeah, there it is. So you got the least disciplined hockey club in the National Hockey League, the Phoenix Coyotes, without a penalty in this hockey game so far. With a new coach who complained about them trying to be more disciplined, so I don't know. Something going on?
Well, this one isn't going to help. I mean, you got a 1-goal game, you're down by 1, and you're barking, and you put yourself in a situation where you're down by 2 men. That's not a good situation.
2 5-on-3 for 1 hockey game. It's going to cost you.
Doan carries it through to the Penguins end, down to the right side. Gets it back to Paul Mera. A big effort needed here by the Pens. Doan. It's a full 2 minutes worth, too. There to take. Back over to Shane Doan. Good shot. Save made by Kyoto. The rebound comes up, and a penalty coming up here. A cross-checking call.
Now Joe Mellicar is going to go off. He's a lone man back there. Normally it'd be Mark Bergevin, but Mellicar using that stick pummels a coyote in front of the cage, and he's going to go off. There it is right there. And the reason why he got called, that cross-check was right to the back of the neck. Maybe get away with it, Joe, if it's in the number area, but that cross-check was right to the back of the neck, Mike, and you got to call that one.
So he is sent off, and his penalty, of course, will not start until the others have expired or they score a goal. Then it could be concurrent and run with the second penalty. So the Penguins conceivably here, if the Coyotes score, could be shorthanded by 5-on-3 for a long time and have a couple of goals scored on them. They're going to take a credible effort here to kill this off. 3-2 Coyotes. They have the puck. Tate walks right in all by himself. Tried to finish it, couldn't do it. Now back to the right side. Moving the puck to Paul Mera. Mera had 3 shots in period number 1. Mera's got the biscuit again. To the right side. Doan does not pull the trigger. Tape to Doan. Slapper. Missed. Herdina winds it over to Mara. Gets the angle. Shoots the puck. Penguins block it. On a broken stick doesn't help the cause either. Eastwood playing without a stick. So it's 5-on-2 and a man without a stick. Holy goodness. Here come the Coyotes around the net. Tape trying to finish it. Kyoto sets no. Knocked it away. Now the Penguins come after Jeff Tape. The Tempers do come alive here. Right behind the goal.
Well, if you're the Penguins, you want to do all you can to draw those defense of the Coyotes in so the faceoff can go outside, but they're too smart right now. Doan out there and Mara, they're not going to go in. They know the situation. They've been around the league a while. What a save, and the key to this save, not only the fact that they don't score, but the whistle, Mike. The all-important whistle, 5-on-2.5 for the Penguins, who Eastwood played a puck with a broken stick. Great job by Kyoto once again.
Let's see if there's going to be any penalty time issued here. Brooks Orping of the Penguins and Jan Herdina. Here's Herdina.
The Penguins are running short on defensemen right now. They get another one put in the box.
45 to go on the two-man advantage. That's what we'll say. They've got the other penalty waiting for them. Now Orpik and Herdina will go in here, and I'm guessing coincidental minors, so that will not affect the play at all. They'll be a wash. They won't be on the board. They'll just have to serve 2 minutes and then come out when a whistle.
It doesn't surprise you that Herdina didn't shoot a puck. He was 2 feet on the other side of the goal line with the goaltender way out of the cage, Kyoto. He played a puck off the back wall, and instead he went back to the point instead of firing a puck into a wide open cage. Jan Herdina, already one power play goal on the night. Sometimes you can get a little, too cute on a 5-on-3 and pass the puck around too much instead of just going back to the basics and banging in a rebound like the Coyotes did on their first power play goal, 5-on-4. Tape was patient in front of that cage. Kyoto was down, had him at his beck and call, didn't get it up and over him. And this is a big face-off for the Penguins. They'd like to get the puck, win the face-off, and get it around that wall to the right wing side in their own zone.
Yeah, it ends up a 4-on-3. Here is Doan with a puck. Going over to Comrie. He has the angle. Back to Doan. A slapper. That save is made. We've got a 4-on-3, and the only other thing that I can think of here is that this penalty, and the way it's set up, the Penguins actually have 2 penalties still to serve. The first one will take effect when this one's done. So see how this plays out. Herdina is in effect. They are not coincidental minors that will wash. I was not right on that. These will be carryover penalties because it's another penalty of the Pens, and here comes Doan with it. Doan's pass, 4-on-3. Don't worry about it. The Coyotes are going to get their power play time before it's all done. Trust me. They've got it coming. They definitely have it coming. Here comes Doan. Doan on the right side to Comrie, right around the net, picked up. Kalanos comes in. He made one too many moves. He just waits a second too long, Kalanos. If he learns to get rid of the puck or make that play a little quicker, he's going to score some goals in the NHL, but he's out thinking himself right now, I think.
He is, and I'm watching the battle with Scuderi grabbing onto Grattan's stick in front of the cage. There's so many things going on here at once. Look at the chance here by Kalanos. Had a couple of great opportunities in the hockey game. And then you have Scuderi, the only plus player on the Penguins, battling in front of the cage with Chris Grattan right there. You see he's got no glove, but he's holding on to the stick of Grattan. Grattan's trying to get rid of it. Scuderi, Snow Angels on the ice to help the defensive cause. And you do anything you can on a 5-on-3. In this case, a 4-on-3.
Here's Comrie with a puck. Trying to shoot it. It's going to be deflected. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here when this is all done. The Penguins are going to get Morozov coming on the ice right now, so they're allowed to bring one man back. Yeah, so at the moment it's 4-on-4.
Right. You know what, car penalty just started.
And that's knocked aside.
So they only let one player come out. Here
comes Morozov down to the left wing.
Rico Fata, thinking that the Penguins are short, takes the puck back to his own zone when it was a 4-on-4, and he had the puck in the offensive zone, Mike. That's just knowing. That's on-the-ice awareness. Rico Fata had to think that the Penguins were short-handed there because they had a great chance 4-on-4 in the offensive zone.
And dumped the head back into the Phoenix zone. Lanko. Will stop right behind the Phoenix net. 20 seconds to go on the Herdina penalty. And on deep into the Penguin zone.
And Phoenix will get another shortened power play. 45 seconds worth.
Marching ahead will be Ryan Malone. Malone shoots it in the corner. Boucher came out to scramble to try and get it.
Two bad decisions by Boucher on the same shift here. One giveaway in there. He tried to go to the corner and was beaten to the puck. Two-line pass.
And that stops the play with 8:43 left here in period number 2, and the Coyotes still holding on to a slim 1-goal lead.
Here's Rico Fata, 4-on-4 situation. With the puck here, the Penguins all going down deep, and he just decides to go out of the zone there, Mike. That's not the play. The play is to get that puck back in deep. So Rico Fata, he thinks he's killing a penalty right now. He's ragging the clock. And you can understand his confusion with all the penalties in the situation. But, you know, be aware the very heady hockey player, the Mario Lemieux of the world, would certainly have realized it was a 4-on-4 situation. And even if it wasn't a 4-on-5, he still would have tried to score.
Well, Orpik has been planted back on the ice after a whistle. I'm a little confused on how this all came about.
Well, he can't come out at the same time, Mike. You can't have Morozov and Orpik coming out on the ice at the same time. The Penguins would have a power play then, so they had to wait for the whistle to get him back on the ice. His penalty had expired. Melikar's still in the box.
Melikar will come out in 7 seconds. That would return back up.
And then we'll be even?
Well, we apparently will be. Melikar hits the ice. The Penguins back to full straight. Savage's pass to Cleary. Cleary is going to turn. Put it back to the near corner.
And speak of Savage and Cleary, Savage cleared waivers yesterday, but he's back on the ice here to try to dish his contract.
Craft for the Penguins onto the net, and right there, it is stopped by Boucher.
It's the President's Celebration event at your Jeep dealer, where for a very limited time, we're offering great deals on our greatest leaders. Now, get 0% financing plus up to a $3,250 total factory cash allowance, which includes an extra $500 presidential bonus. Or, for just $229 a month, qualified returning Daimler Chrysler lessees can buy a versatile Jeep Liberty Sport. But this President's Celebration event ends March 1st, so hurry to your Jeep dealer today.
What are we going to do tonight?
Hey, let's go clubbing.
Oh, yeah!
Get into Taco Bell for our exclusive Club Chalupa, a classic club mix of crisp bacon and marinated grilled all-white meat chicken. Spun into our very own crispy, chewy Chalupa shell for fresh club taste worth sinking your teeth into. To get into Club Chalupa, you gotta think outside the bun.
Hey, what is it?
I realize I love you, but as long as you're with Jessica, there can never be anything between us.
Listen, Cassie, there's no need to cry. Besides, I've got really great news.
You're leaving Jessica?
No. I just saved a load of money on my car insurance by switching to Geico. I saved. I thought that meant something to you.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Yeah. Let's take a look at tonight's bat on the blue line. Paul Mara has established career high in points for the 6th straight season. 30 points on the season. So it's baby steps. That's a good season, folks, for a defenseman like Paul Mara. For any defenseman.
Savage will bounce it in. Kyoto comes after it. And down the length of the ice surface it goes.
Brian Savage working his way through the neutral zone, getting a puck towards the net. Kyoto ran over there by the ex-Coyote Dan Folk.
Folks are going to take the puck, and he'll poke it around the boards. Tyson Nash trying to get to it. He'll lead it back in front. Gratton sent it up. Nash went crazily to the net. Now he's hurt a little bit here as he gets himself up slow in a collision with Dick Karnstrom. Gratton behind the goal. Nash gets himself back in front of the net. And he's not full strength right now, and that's shot towards a goal. Another body put into him, and that was Dan Folk who hit Nash. He's signed by the Coyotes to the St. Louis Blues, and Nash takes a whack at Folk, and nothing called. Here comes Dan Cleary. Cleary comes to center, right in front. Oh, just missing there on that chance in front of the net again. They had another opportunity, and Kalanos, who's so close, yet so far away from getting a goal here tonight.
Oh, boys, he had chances. Again on the doorstep. Kalanos unable to put the puck behind the goaltender. Down on the ice, Kyoto. Boy, he had enough chances in this hockey game.
Well, now he's pressing. You know, he's trying to come up with something new.
Nash goes to the net. He's knocked down, gets his right leg kind of caught behind him there, going to the cage. I don't know if there's a tougher guy that battles harder than Tyson Nash in the National Hockey League.
Koltsov shooting back in, coming down to the Coyote zone, and after it'll be Milan Kraft. Kraft in digging. A 3-2 hockey game. The Penguin goal scorers tonight, Joe Melikar and Ryan Malone. Jan Ardina scoring. Sillinger also for the Coyotes, and Cale Hulse right now with a go-ahead goal here in period number 2 in the hockey game. Alexei Morozov peels back. Gets the puck here to Kraft, who will shoot it in. American Boucher steps to leave the puck behind the goal.
What are the chances of the American Boucher being on that 2004 World Cup team? Oh, what a hit there.
Orpik hit Comrie through center ice.
Oh, and he's challenged right now, Orpik. He's challenged right now by the captain, Shane Doan. The gloves are off.
And Doan coming here at Orpik as the linesmen quickly step in.
Going to put a stop to things. The captain, Shane Doan, coming to his teammates' rescue.
Wouldn't it be great if other games were more like ours? With so many ways to win, introducing the new Match 6 Lotto from the Pennsylvania Lottery. You can win on one line or by combining lines. And there's a starting jackpot of $500,000. Just check the drawings every Tuesday and Friday. Because with more ways to match, you've got more ways to win. Oh, what a game.
It's the President's Celebration event at your Chrysler dealer. A time to honor America's great leaders with America's best values. Now with Zero Plus, get 0% APR financing plus $3,000 combined cash allowances on Town & Country, or up to $2,750 on PT Cruiser. Plus, add an additional $500 presidential cash bonus on both these vehicles for a total of up to $3,500. Plus, get our 770 powertrain limited warranty. This President's Celebration event ends March 1st, so hurry to your Chrysler dealer today.
Injured in an accident? Here's 10 reasons to call my law firm. Free consultations. No obligation to use our services. Calls are free or visit us online. We've talked to over 300,000 injured people. Free home and hospital visits. We advance all the costs, including investigations. We're experienced in all types of injury matters, and we've helped over 25,000 injured people. And there's never a fee unless we get money for you.
For a free consultation, call Edgar Snyder & Associates, 1-800-94-EDGAR.
Time for a Subway sandwich of the game. There's Mike Comrie, and here comes Brooks Orpik. Boom, right there. Shane Doan had a good look at it. He came right over to Brooks Orpik. He said, you can't do that. And if you're going to do it, I'm going to come over here, and you're going to have to drop the gloves with me.
Well, it's going to put the Coyotes shorthanded here and give the Penguins a power play and an opportunity to try and tie this hockey game. Here are the Pens on the power play. You can see what they've done on the year.
They're 5th on the road, Mike, so see what they can do here against this Phoenix Hockey Club. They've never defeated the Phoenix Coyotes here in Phoenix.
So Roby's going to turn and come to the line, and he shoots it in. Going for it, Hulse. Hulse will bounce it around. And Cleary out here. He had an assist on Hulse's goal. I think we've solved the mystery of what happened on the penalties and why things got turned around. One of the problems we have in the National Hockey League now is that these penalties are not announced until after the play starts. Here is Fata. So we try and pick them up as we go along, but call the game for you too, and it's not an easy chore. So we'll forgive you, or beg your forgiveness on it, but apparently Jeff Tafe also got a penalty on that little battle with Orpik and Jan Hrdina. So that's what moves it up to make it short-handed situation. There's a shot by Malone, missed. Coming back for it will be Sillinger, and he throws it up the ice. 4 minutes left in the period.
Malone looking for 20 right now as a rookie.
Kyoto to Scuderi. Scuderi with 22 seconds to go in the power play to Milan Kraft. Kraft knocked down by Malone onto the net. Boucher sees that number 12 coming, and he very quickly grabs the puck with his paw and holds on.
Well, the Penguins have had trouble in the last several years trying to win hockey games out west, Mike. Maybe the sun's been getting to them or something. There's their record. Out west here, going back to 97. A lot of goose eggs on that wind side.
A whole bunch. Here's Tarnstrom, left side, and a slapper by Jackman. Never got through, and Malone was in front of the cage again, battling hard. Penalty will expire here momentarily. 5 seconds to go in a giveaway. Gratton's got it, backhander. Good save by Kyoto. Big present there for Chris Gratton, but Kyoto stopping the shot.
Good hustle by Tyson Nash to get the puck to Gratton.
Here comes Morozov. Forgot one thing, the puck. And the Coyotes won't. Blanco. Whistle it over to Gratton. He has Doan in front of the net. Doan back on. Blanco turns. And to Chris Gratton. Gratton onto the goal. Save made. Doan's right there, but he tees it up and shoots it. Oh, Kyoto somehow made the save on him. He leaned one way. The puck went right into his arm, it appeared. And Doan can't believe it as he skates off. Oh, big time goaltending move there by Andy Kyoto to keep the Penguins within one.
And no rebound on the shot by Doan. But Kyoto not happy with where he put the initial shot. He put it right out into the slot area, right between the hash marks, right there. He kicks it right to Shane Doan, the captain of this hockey club, but makes up for it, getting a whistle on a sailing wrist shot by Doan.
Landon Wilson. Couldn't clear. Comrie to Doan, walking right to the net, trying to stuff it in, and he can't do it against Kyoto.
Good description, Mike. He tried to put it right through the pad. He knew he was in tight. He had, no room at all. He just tried to put it right through the pad.
Coyotes again in their own end as the Penguins try and make something happen here. Rico Fata with Koltsov and Wilson. Back into the Penguins into the ice. Centered, and it's Rico Fata. Fata playing with Wilson and Koltsov at the moment. Landon Wilson, a right-handed shooter, took the shot, but Barron's got a piece of it. Tapped off the boards by Mannanen, who gets it up to the neutralized area. Melikar.
The Penguins hoping that Landon Wilson can come back from that eye injury and put up some numbers like he did in 2000, 2001. 18 goal scorer in 70 games for Phoenix.
Again up off the boards and back down the other way. 1:40 left. Melikar stumbled, but it didn't cost the Penguins right there. Now he runs into Kyoto, centered back in front. Stopoulos moves it away. Hulse. Dish it back behind the net. Jan Hrdina turned away from the puck, and Milan Kraft threw the center off Murley to Tommy Kostopoulos. Lost the edge on his skate and went down. Who's going to get the puck? Hrdina along the near boards, able to work it. Sustrom. Tate can't get it. Now he puts the body check into the Penguins' Rob Scuderi and finishes the check. Down the ice it goes. Line center red. It'll be an icing call against the Coyotes.
And here's tonight's UPMC injury update. We just talked about Landon Wilson, and there's the injury to the eye, right at the right side of the screen right there. Landon Wilson.
process to get back and play in the National Hockey League.
It's the first time I've seen that, Mike.
Very big fan favorite here, and they're one of their best as far as the team is in the community service and what he does.
Stuff out in the community.
A lot of it.
When I played against him in the minors, Landon Wilson, he used to say, Bobby, you got to retire and leave this game to the younger guys. That's what he used to say to me, Mike, and he was a pretty good player. Won a Calder Cup down there with Providence, had 31 goals in 48 games.
Looking today, Randy Robitaille played with him on that.
Yes, he did. Yeah. Randy Robitaille. Here's some of his community service. Out to the bowling alley. Called Best Buddies, and Landon Wilson. He's a big boy. He goes about 220, Mike. 6'3".
Well, they got his one strike. How about that?
We love you and we'll miss you.
Jackman to Warpick. He spent some time here early on working hockey. I can tell you, this is a very loyal market, and the people really do when they attach to you. Here come the Penguins. Eastwood shot, save, rebound, score. It's Morozov, and the Penguins have tied the game at 3. And he's sitting on a bald man's hat. Alexei Morozov.
Well, Brooks Orpik is able to make a play off the wall, a pinching Coyote that allows a 2-on-1 for the Penguins, and we've been watching the Penguins in practice over the last month. Every 2-on-1 is shot. Eddie Olczyk wants him to shoot the puck, so you know Eastwood's going to shoot it. He's a right-handed shot coming down the left side, sticks in the middle of the ice. He's got a great angle. Why not? He takes the shot. The pass isn't there. Maybe the pass was off the pad. A great rebound. He's picked off the left pad of Boucher right on the stick of Morozov. He made no mistake. They're tied at 3.
Here come the Pens trying to take the lead. Rico Bada. He's turned away.
Oh, got to take it to the cage.
Bada shot. It came off the plate, but it's still loose. And now the whistle sounds. Why? The hand pass called here, saying that the Penguins directed it with a hand.
I think they're saying that Buchberger ran into the goalie. Goaltender interference. Automatic whistle. No. Buchberger in the crease. You're going to see this puck originally, I think, went off Buchberger's leg, hit the bar. Let's take a quick look here. Buchberger's going to go in. I think it goes off his leg. You see it right there. He kicks it. Then it goes off the crossbar into the corner, and then he takes the goaltender out. They blow the whistle right there. It would have been no goal had that puck went into the cage.
And that's the right call. I think it is. The time running out here. 3 seconds left. And that will finish it. So Buchberger that close, but that far away from maybe getting a goal or a point. Bobby will be back in just a moment. The end of 2. We're tied at 3 here on Fox Sports Net.
Welcome to Lavalife's Temptation Telephone. Right now, callers are recording.
Not the rebound, right to the stick of Morozov. He made no mistake. The Coyotes not happy, giving up a goal in the final minute of the second period. A Cardinal sin. That's it. Come on back for the third. Looks like it's going to be an exciting one. You're watching Penguin Hockey on Fox Sports Net.
See, now aren't you glad that I wanted to hear the seats in all this room?
Liz, right now it's not about that or the DVD. It's about the Hemi. Power, capability, big-time towing, end of story.
Dodge Durango, the ultimate authority in winter driving.
You can handle it from here? Thanks for the talk.
The all-new Dodge Durango. Big size, smooth ride, Hemi power. Starting under $26,600.
We get many people that are injured on the job. They're at home doing whatever they can to rehabilitate themselves, but they start to get harassed by the insurance company. There's surveillance, they talk to family, they talk to friends. They're sent on phantom job interviews by rehabilitation counselors. And to them, this is a form of harassment, and I agree that it's harassment.
For a free consultation, call Edgar Snyder and Associates, 1-800-94-EDGAR.
Maybe we can get a lump sum settlement for you, get you off workers' compensation, and on with your life.
A solid foundation. It creates strength and stability. It's what lets us explore and expand without limits. What is good becomes something better, something greater. Vision, an unwavering people live better lives, healthier lives. It's how we find answers. It's how we give back. It's how we move into tomorrow, today. Now, more than ever, UPMC.
Welcome back. I'm here in this 19th century Victorian with new owners Mike and Shannon Boyd. Hi, Ted.
We just fell in love with its charm.
Yeah, it's charming. Unfortunately, the roof leaks, the foundation is crumbling, and there's significant termite damage. But I do have good news. I just saved a bunch of money on my car insurance by switching to Geico. Hey, we need to talk about your electrical. Well, yeah, we're going to want to fix that.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
I'm Brent Stover at Pirate Spring Training. Back for more hockey in Phoenix in a moment. But first, a Pittsburgh Sports Tonight intermission update. Lefty Corey Stewart was the player to be named later in last season's Brian Giles trade. Stewart was 12-7 at the Padres AA affiliate in Mobile. His ERA was 3.72. He's only 24 and could be in the Bucs rotation in the not-too-distant future.
Hey, you know, it's a good situation here. It's tough to fit in, like I said, with a new bunch of guys, but, you know, it's slowly working out, so.
You feel like the opportunity is better here than it would have been getting to the Padres at this point right now?
Yeah, you know, I think either way I was going to be in a good position to make a team this year, and I don't see that it's any worse here, but, you know, definitely looking forward to seeing what happens this season.
And we'll have more on Stewart coming up after the game on Pittsburgh Sports Tonight, plus the very latest from Pirate Spring Training. Back to Phoenix after this.
There's a hunger for the ice. The new team cuts its teeth. Dinner is served. Welcome to the next generation. Come and cheer on the Pens and get some great prizes and collectibles. Call today and be part of the action.
It's Scratch and Win Night. Fans get a scratch-off card with a chance to win one of 1,000 autographed Penguins items, courtesy of Advanced Auto Parts and Dick's Sporting Goods. Call for details.
Next generation. This year the ice will burn.
I got you something.
Oh, you shouldn't have. Oh, this is nice. And here's yours. I know it's not fancy, but it's what's inside that counts. And what's inside is Labatt Blue.
Wow.
Huh?
I love it.
Break out the blue. Labatt Blue.
Awesome gift.
Oh, yeah. Pac-10 rivals battle for their tournament lives. Player of the Year candidate Luke Jackson powers Oregon in a showdown with Cal. Pac-10 basketball presented by Kyocera.
If you missed Pittsburgh Sports Tonight last week, here's what you missed. Panthers shut down the Yukon Huskies.
I think we improved in a lot of areas.
The Panthers just played their biggest game of the season.
The addition of Alex Rodriguez to the Yankees, which is about the same thing as Pam Anderson getting an extra implant, has thrown me off the edge of the cliff.
We've gone over this 100 times.
You can't give up 5 goals on specialty teams and win a game.
You know what happens at Penguins fantasy camp? Yeah, they win.
Pittsburgh kid will reportedly meet Floyd Mayweather Jr. Joe Paterno's staff will have a different look next season.
Ryan Malone has scored 8 goals in 13 games.
I think I'm just getting more confident. Do you think you can ask people, well, wait one more year, these guys we're talking about are eventually going to get there? No, I don't think you can ask, and I don't think all of a sudden collectively the city of Pittsburgh says we're not coming to a game or we are coming to a game. The best way we can get people back into the ballpark is to win.
Don't miss it again. Pittsburgh Sports Tonight, every night at 10.
He's never really given a position. He's got a photographic memory of plays, and he's the one who really helps Belichick prep the team, and he remembers.
Join the Chat Pack Sunday afternoon at 12:30 on Fox Sports Net. You're watching Fox Sports Net.
We are in Phoenix, and the Pittsburgh Penguins and Coyotes of Phoenix are tied at 3 through 40 minutes of hockey. It's been a pretty entertaining game. The Penguins were down 3-1 at one point in this game, and let's recap it.
This is the goal right here by Cale Hulse to put them up by 2. Low to the
blocker side of the goaltender, right under the skate. It was 3-1 until Ryan Malone goes back on a breakaway off the goalpost, off the back side of Boucher, into the cage. Ryan Malone's got 19, the young rookie of the Penguins. And then Alexei Morozov on a rebound chance. Eastwood took the first shot. Morozov was there in the final minute. And look at these plays on the 5-on-3. The Penguins had to kill off 2 5-on-3s in the second period just to keep themselves into this. Kolonis is going to get another chance down low. You're looking at the captain, Shane Doan, with another great opportunity. But the big saves there by Kyoto on the 5-on-3 kept the Penguins really in that period and able to get back and tie this thing. And here's what we've done through 40 minutes of hockey. The Coyotes with 27 shots. The power plays 1 for 7 for the Coyotes, 0 for 1 for the Pittsburgh Penguins. So the Penguins getting themselves in trouble. You know, Rick Bowness talked about the Coyotes having all their problems. This is a game that's gone just the opposite, where the Penguins have been the team that has had to skate shorthanded an awful lot of the night. And one of those was the 5-on-3. Eddie Olczyk not happy, a dive by Mike Sillinger. He got the Penguins a bench minor. They killed it off for him, Mike. I think that was really the crucial turning point in the hockey game for Pittsburgh, able to get back into it. And then every time you score in that final minute, you know what that does. Yeah. That just breaks your back. And for the Coyotes to be in this game and be up by 2, it's not a good thing to give that lead. And the Penguins, hey, maybe they're thinking they're going to break a streak here. Yeah, we'll find out if they do. We've got 20 minutes to go in regulation, and then maybe some more. We'll be back right here on Fox Sports Net.
With 0.9 60-month financing or $1,500 cash back, there's never been a better time to take a look at the powerful, stylish 2004 Nissan Altima. Wow! With 0.9 60-month financing or $1,500 cash back, the Altima's never been more attractive. Only during Nissan's President's Day sales event.
For the latest on Pitt, check out Panthers Weekly, presented by the Barrel family of dealerships. Panthers Weekly is on the scene and gets up close with Pitt's athletes and coaches. Get the inside story on all the sports in Pitt. Wednesdays on Fox Sports Net.
The home sale. Buckers. 2-for-1 chair sale. 7 styles. Buy 1, get 1 free. A Eurotex Overture queen-size mattress set used to be $8.99. Now just $4.99.
A Tyler leather. A 4-piece set, just $14.99. Clip the bonus coupon and save an additional 5 to 50%. Plus 1-year free financing.
No more excuses. The home sale.
Or Saturday.
At Buck Hub. Now I need a welcome mat.
Coming up tomorrow at 10 on Pittsburgh Sports Tonight. We'll have the latest on the Buccos from Bradenton and highlights from the City League Basketball Championships. All that and more tomorrow at 10 on Pittsburgh Sports Tonight.
Employee-owned Thermo Twin Windows is proud to announce the newest member of their all-star lineup, the All-Season Room. A completely insulated room that stands between you and the elements, your All-Season Room will provide you with endless enjoyment. And knowing that it was custom designed, manufactured, and installed by employee-owned Thermo Twin Windows will give you peace of mind and years of outstanding service. For 30 years, you have trusted Thermo Twin Windows. To start enjoying your own All-Season Room, call 1-800-641-2211. Thermo Twin Windows, where quality is always #1.
Have you been seriously injured and need help getting your life back together? If you or someone you care about have been paralyzed, suffered a brain, spinal cord, or other permanent injury in an accident, the lawyers at Edgar Snyder & Associates would like to talk to you free of charge. For over 20 years, our experienced attorneys have helped thousands of seriously injured people collect money for their pain and suffering and for lifelong medical care. Let us help you. Please call now.
For a free consultation, call Edgar Snyder & Associates, 1-800-94-EDGAR.
You're watching Fox Sports Net.
X-Generation Hockey with the Pittsburgh Penguins on Fox Sports Net is brought to you by your Western Pennsylvania Jeep dealers. Only in a Jeep. We'll see if the Penguins can carry some momentum here into this third period.
Last time we beat this franchise on the road, you got to go way back to 1996 against the Winnipeg Jets. Jaromir Jagr secures a 1-0 victory, but Eddie Olczyk, a chance on the doorstep, robbed, is denied. And his buddy Ronnie Francis knocking him out of harm's way. Mike, you look at the numbers here. Shane Doan had 7 shots in the second period. That ties a team record for most shots in a period. Most shots in a game is 12.
How many has got 9? Kalanis, what's he have on the night?
Well, he's missed the net about 3 times.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He's got 1 total shot, and he's got 4 or 5 around it.
Oh, I know.
I'll tell you, though, the one thing you have to admire about him is he has an idea where to go. So that serves him well. Whether or not he can finish and make the next step up into the National Hockey League remains to be seen. On the left point, Vannanen has to pull back as he stumbled a little bit. Penguins steal, and Scuderi winds it down into the Phoenix zone. Vannanen paired out here with Cale Hulse. And Rick Bowness, now the coach of the Phoenix Coyotes, over to Dan Cleary. He just taps it into the Penguins in. Phoenix trying to change on the move.
And watching these defensive pairings, I don't know if we'll see much of Todd Reardon, who's a -3 in the hockey game. Got caught pinching on the Penguins' last goal that tied it in the final minute of the second.
Rico Fata. And up in the air, Boucher reaching like a first baseman to grab it out of midair and hold on to it.
Now Ryan Malone.
There's a guy that's due right there. There's due.
he's due. Ryan Malone's not due. Ryan Malone is looking to get into some good company. Rookie 20-goal scorers that played for the Penguins. And Ryan Malone has 19 right now. Looking to join those elite players that you see on your screen. Some pretty darn good ones. What a season Ryan Malone has had. Right from day one when he came to training camp. What a surprise.
Yes. You're in that spot. I mean, there was a lot of talk even during training camp. Well, you know, I'm not so sure. And as it went along, here's Doan with the puck. Over to the open man, Comrie going to the net, and he can't quite make the play, and the Penguins start on the counterattack. Thomas Sarobi hits the Phoenix stripe, comes in, drop pass to Kraft, got nothing but air.
Yeah, he has a stick lifted by Mike Comrie on the back check.
Onto the net area, and now pulled in by Paul Mera. Mera holds his fist up as though he was given a sign for a set play. Could be, I don't know. See that too often. It's a quarterback move there.
Well, the set play was give it to your defensive partner and let him dump it out of the zone.
Yonardina pressured, and Suits trying to get the puck over the outstretched glove of Folk. It comes softly into the Penguins in. There'll be no icing on the play, and Tarnstrom up off the window, gloved by Bradley. And the Penguins do handle the puck. One thing that this building affords, and listening to you can hear a lot of things with this building, as far away as we are, and we are far away, folks. But the acoustics in it somehow brings that presence and what goes on here to a new height. It's interesting. Technology? I don't know. I'm not sure. It's the first time I've really noticed it. It just seems like a kind of a vacuum, and the sound comes up, and you can hear things that are going on, even with a crowd. It's a loud building. Sillinger turns. The Penguins have Mario Lemieux on this trip to take a look at this building along with Ken Sawyer, front office people.
Yeah, they got the big tour before the hockey game. You know, Wayne Gretzky, one of those people that gave them the tour.
Ryan Malone moving to the right of goaltender Kyoto, looking for his first NHL win. 16:45 left here in regulation. Here is Koltsov. He might have a chance. Shoots the puck. It goes wide of Boucher. On his stomach was Malone. He looked for a penalty, and the referee just shook his head no. Gratt finds an avenue. His slapper from 65, and it's stopped by Kyoto. Kyoto wearing number 40.
Kyoto has made 25 saves in the hockey game on 28 shots. The Penguins have directed 14 shots towards Boucher. He's made 11 saves. And the Coyotes have outscored their opponents in the third period this year. There's Ken Sawyer. Good look at him.
Phoenix still with a puck. Comrie turning away, and Eastwood took it away from him, and Eastwood passed it too apart. Boucher's going to play the puck, so Eastwood, who thought there was going to be an icing call and really hesitated in the play, now has to hustle to go to the bench. It was interesting. He was mad at himself, I guess, with the call. Now, down the left wing, here comes Comrie, turning, weaving, in and out. And he doesn't have the puck. Off his skates he goes. He's out of the play, and the Penguins come up and fire to the right wing corner.
Oh, man, Matt Murley just got that puck right in the face. Right in the face. Mike Linecow reeled that puck around, not on the glass enough. He tried to get it around and out of his zone. Murley came in and took it right off the mouth. Boy, I don't even know if there's any blood there. And you can see he's taken right off the beak.
Well, it's going to hurt in the morning.
Oh, there's no blood at all. I don't see any blood at all. Got Johnson out there. I don't see a trail. Well, fortunately for Matt Murley, maybe just a little on the nose as he goes down the runway.
Markstrom rips it back into the Coyotes in. Kostopoulos going for it. Kraft gets there first. Now to Tommy Kostopoulos right behind the cage. Kraft will zigzag with Buckberger, who gets an opportunity here. Looking for his first point of the season. Kelly Buckberger.
Yeah, he had a great opportunity after Penguins tied it at 3. Crashing the net. Went off the skate, off the crossbar behind Boucher.
Tyson Nash gets the Penguin strike. Comes off the Cleary and he shoots it off the side of the net. Put it back in front. Nash trying to direct it to the goal, and Kyoto comes over, and Cleary puts his stick in there, and Kyoto stares up at him.
Why not? Boy, Tyson Nash, did he make a nice play on his belly? Distributing the puck right there with his stick shaft. Cleary gets a good chance, then tries to go back to the front of the cage. That's where the goaltender Kyoto got it right under the glove. Cleary jabbing away once again at that mitt. Boy, you hate that as a goaltender.
Verdina on the face-off assignment.
Verdina, 50% face-off man here in Phoenix. Wins the draw all the way back to his own zone.
Reardon will take command of it for the Coyotes. 5 minutes gone, period number 3. Game tied at 3. On to the neutral ice area. On the card. Blood off the shin pad of Reardon. Delivered back into Penguin ice. Penguins have not won since mid-January. They beat the Philadelphia Flyers. They've gone 18 without a win.
The Coyotes have played 21 overtime games. Mike, what do you think the chances are this one's going overtime? 1-3 for the Coyotes.
Shoulder hit by Eastwood. Franco bumps or goes off of that. I'm sorry. Tape does, and he turns to shoot it. And he can't get it on the net. Banded and smothered by Malone of the Penguins. And the puck now grabbed by Shane Doan. On the one leg, Comrie shoots it in. It's the goaltender Kyoto with a blocker save on Mike Comrie.
For fresh Shane Doan, I'm worried about that. The Penguins unable to get a change, and with a fresh Shane Doan out there, 9 shots already in the hockey game. Look out.
Penguins get there to break up the play.
I'm going to try to change with the puck right in front of their bench. Now they will.
They're able to make the change cleanly. 6.5 gone here. Penguins have yet to get a shot on Boucher in this third period. Savage cruising in, and Jackman makes a good play to just strip the puck away from him.
Oh, he pick his pocket there. Savage come back. Oh, very hard. Jackman wants a piece.
They're battling back in the Penguin zone. Ryan Savage and Rick Jackman.
As play continues.
Now from center ice, Shane Doan hits the Penguin line, comes towards the net, and Kyoto jumps out. And the whistle sounds, and we'll get a stoppage in play. And we'll be back.
Sometimes deliciously new is surprisingly familiar. Introducing Wendy's Honey Mustard Barbecue Bacon Cheeseburger and Chicken Sandwich. A warm, enticing sauce created from two favorites, smoky barbecue and sweet honey mustard. With natural cheddar and bacon on Wendy's new even tastier whole chicken breast fillet or a hot and juicy hamburger. Wendy's Honey Mustard Barbecue Combos. Two deliciously new sandwiches you just don't want to miss. Wendy's, it's better here. And remember, you can eat great even late.
The Hyundai Sonata makes more sense than ever. Once again ranked most appealing entry midsize car by J.D. Power & Associates. It's $3,700 less than a Toyota Camry LE when comparably equipped. And only Hyundai has America's best warranty, 10 years, 100,000 miles. Test drive the 2004 Hyundai Sonata, starting at just $15,839. When your car makes this much sense, you win. For President's Day, get a Sonata with up to $2,500 cash back or 0% APR through March 1st.
Roy Williams and the Heels face a must-win in the hostile ground of bitter rival NC State. And Duke gears up for the big dance against a dangerous Florida State team looking for a major upset.
Oh my goodness!
ACC Sunday Night Hoops on Fox Sports Net.
Rick Jackman, discretion, the better part of valor right here. Takes a big hit by Brian Savage. You got to be careful in a 3-3 hockey game not to go too far. You're going to cross that line and take a penalty.
Brad's going to sneak up. We saw at the end of the second how many penalties the Penguins have taken here in this contest. Phoenix has a power play goal, and back to get it will be Tarnstrom. 7 opportunities for the Coyotes and 2 5-on-3s. But back into Phoenix ice. And Murley gets the puck back on now, centers it, looking for it. It's Tarnstrom. Tarnstrom shooting, and he missed the net. Dan Folk coming on, and will get the puck to Rico Fata. Now to Matt Bradley, scooting away from a check. Folks in deep. And the Penguins pressing in front. It comes right in on Boucher. He stopped that. Suchi trying to clear the puck, and he's just going to drill it the length of the ice. He'll take the icing call here to allow the Coyotes to make the changes they want.
Well, Mike, you talked about some of those home ice advantages that they don't seem to be getting here. But look at this bad balance. Defenseman goes to play the puck. Well, all of a sudden it takes a different carom off the boards. The Penguins get a good opportunity. Matt Murley throws it blindly out in front, but those are one of those things that you don't expect. It's a new building here. They played 17 games and only won 4 of those 17. In the old building, you're accustomed to the way it comes off.
On to the goal again, and Boucher stops the wrister by Melikar. Melikar, who scored the opening goal in this game for the Penguins, his second of the year. Trying again.
Landon Wilson out there, the newest member of the Pittsburgh Penguins, trying to set himself up. If they win the faceoff back, he'll open up. He's a right-handed shot for this faceoff. He'll get a pass from Joe Melikar. Well, it's not going to happen now. He's easily kicked out.
He's gone. Let's see how Wilson fares against Lanko. And it's won by the Coyotes. Holtzoff working hard. The referee gets out of the way. Eastwood smothers one of the Coyotes, but the Coyotes have the puck. Ozzy Bannon. Bannon stops, looking. Cleary with the puck. Shoots it. It's going to hit Scuderi.
Nash has played a good, strong game here for Nashville. His agent, Ron Seltzer, in the house, staying at his house as well.
Nash moves in. Sets it up for Cleary, and Cleary will turn. Works away from a check by Melikar. The puck is poked, checked away at the last second. Now it's the Penguins' turn. They'll come up. Going wide is Malone. Onto the net. Boucher juggles that one with his glove hand.
Good play by Ryan Malone, although he would have liked to get that shot a little bit lower off the pads of Boucher. He saw the Koltsov was going, driving down the middle of the ice. What he wanted to do was put that puck there for a rebound. Not an easy save there for the goaltender. He wanted a rebound type play. You got to shoot the puck a little bit lower off the pads, much like Eastwood did on a 2-on-1 off the pads right to the stick of Morozov for a 2-on-1 goal.
puck away. Burger of Pittsburgh. He went behind the net. Rozov turns the center. Malone was in the crease, but the puck went by him. And Shane Doan. Poke check there by Orpik.
Look at the linesman down on one knee. He doesn't want to miss any more offsides. He's like lining up a putt in the golf match, like getting into the sand trap.
He got hit by Malone. Keeps right on coming, though. Lanko. Behind the net, Kyoto reaches for it. Moves it right by the defenseman Reardon.
Mike, have you noticed the way Kyoto plays the puck? I mean, high off the glass there. Very close to going over the glass and putting the penalty, Penguins in hot water with another penalty, but he's so good at playing that puck.
Morozov, the Penguin winger, who tied the game for the Penguins late in period number 2. We approach the halfway point here in the third. Still tied at 3. With the puck, Penguin forward Milan Kraft. Reardon will stand him up. Phoenix clears to the blue line. Folk knocked it down with a glove. And the whistle sounds. Well,
Wouldn't it be great if other games were more like ours? With so many ways to win, introducing the new Match 6 Lotto from the Pennsylvania Lottery. You can win on one line or by combining lines. And there's a starting jackpot of $500,000. Just check the drawings every Tuesday and Friday. Because with more ways to match, you've got more ways to win. Oh, what a game.
Hurry to the Dodge President Celebration event. You only have till March 1st to grab 0+ on Dodge Caravan. That's 0% financing plus a $3,000 cash allowance. Plus get an additional $500 President Celebration bonus for a total of up to $3,500 in cash allowances. You'll even get our 770 powertrain limited warranty. So hop into America's best-selling minivan with deals that would make our forefathers proud. Hurry to your Dodge dealer because the Dodge President Celebration event ends March 1st.
There's a hunger for the ice. The new team cuts its teeth. Dinner is served. Welcome to the next generation. Be part of the action with the Penguin special ticket packages. Call today and help cheer on the Penguins.
Get great sea-level seats for your group of 20 or more for only $30. Call 412-642-PENS today for details.
Next generation. This year the ice will burn.
One more time, Mike. The Flyers will be in. It'll be last visit by the cross-state rival Philadelphia Flyers Sunday, March 14th at 3 p.m. So come on out. For tickets, call 412-642-PENS or 1-800-642-PENS.
We'll move on and take on San Jose on Friday night. And then the New York Islanders on Sunday afternoon before they return home. Off his skates goes with Dan Focus. He went down.
He was tripped. He's looking at the referee saying, well, I went down because I was tripped by the stick of Jan Hrdina. But he gets no call.
This is a Phoenix team that has scored a lot of goals late in hockey games. You have to be very careful. The last 5 minutes on.
Yeah, and it's
overtime, so they got to be very careful.
They do. I mean, there's some sharpshooters on their hockey club, but right there, that was a clear-cut trip by Jan Hrdina. Still 9.5 minutes left in the third period. Lots of time left to make a call if you're a referee.
Aaron took the shot. He broke his stick and now gets a new blade.
But that's what happens when you're on a team like the Penguins and you're rolling south right now. You don't get the calls. You just don't get them. You have to fight through it, battle through it, and see what happens. The Phoenix Coyotes, Mike, they don't want to give up this 1 point they have right now in their pockets, but they certainly want 2 points in this hockey game. Being 11 back, it'll be interesting to see how they play not only the final 9:20, but the overtime as well.
If we get to that, because they need the points desperately. Backhanded to the corner. Shane Doan. Make it happen. The Penguins poke it off the boards, and this comes the length of the ice, and it looks like an icing call. And Reardon to touch it, and the veteran defenseman that gets the call here, and they'll bring it back into the Penguins zone.
You wonder why goaltenders get tired? Look at the work they're doing even when they don't see a shot. I mean, constantly have to be on their toes, ready. I mean, that right there, I mean, he's just got his body in motion, just ready for that puck to come at any different angle or go in any different direction. If it's a pass, It's like a second baseman on his toes right as that pitch is being delivered.
Grattan with a face-off win. Mirror to the net, and gloved by Kyoto as he keeps that puck in the atmosphere and holds on to it. Talk about Grattan, who won that face-off pretty cleanly. Grattan second only to Brian Bellows, the youngest player to play 18 or 800 games.
Brian Bellows, St. Catharines, Ontario.
Number 1 pick overall.
Yes.
And off the stick of Morozov, and it hit the Coyotes. There'll be no icing on the play.
What year was that? 81 or 82? 81, 82. 81 I go.
In their corner. I'm going to say 81.
I'm going to say 81. You?
I think 82 was... Slap shot in the net by Jackman, and that caught the side of the goal. Around the cage, a Penguin trying to finish, and there was Murley. Couldn't get it by Boucher. And Grattan finally steers it out of danger. Brian Lawton's in that mix somewhere there, too.
He's 83, Brian Lawton. My draft year. Brian Bellows is a year older than me. He had a late birthday, so that's why I'm saying 81.
Oh, you're a late bloomer.
I'm trying to think of who 82 would have been, though.
The puck is Hulls. Does get it inside the Penguins' blue line. Orpik retreating. And Jackman are together now. Koltsov going for it. Did he get there? Yes, he did. Hustle by Konstantin Koltsov using his speed.
I did not think he got there. It's by the direction of that puck.
Kraft behind the cage. Fighting hard. Koltsov helps the cause. In front of Kostopoulos. He puts it right there, and Kostopoulos can't find it. It just went by. The right point, Dan Folk. Folk to Kostopoulos. The Penguins reaching out here, trying to take the lead. Centered. It will come over to Kraft. He can't find the net. Boucher was reaching somewhere for that one. I don't know if he even saw it that well.
This is all a result of Koltsov getting to that biscuit.
Absolutely. And here in front, it's Boucher grabbing the puck. And a very winded Phoenix team will drag themselves off to the bench.
Well, did he get to it? All right, Vannanen touched it first right there. You can see the direction that puck went. As Vannanen swept the stick, you can't tell me that he didn't get there first. Nonetheless, a great work there, a great effort by Konstantin Koltsov, something that we've seen all year from him. From the drop of the puck in training camp, this guy has not missed a shift. Vannanen, boy, is he flying there as well.
Yeah. Broken motor. Bryson Nash is stick righted and threw the puck down into the Penguin zone. Scuderi very coolly to the right of the net. Throws it ahead back to center. And that's controlled by the Coyotes, but they can't play it back deep into the Penguin zone. McFerrins, who was a first-round pick of Vancouver back in '97. On defense here, working with Suchi. Nash diving to deflect it ahead.
Rick Bowness looking for his first victory as the head coach now, the interim coach. Behind the bench for Phoenix. He was an assistant for 5 years. Wants to make the best of the final 20 games.
Galanos. Here come the Coyotes. They'll just play it softly off the window here as Suchi wants to get off the ice and make a change.
You sense a little, everybody a little careful on the ice right now.
Very much so. Cross rink though. Here's Jackman with a slapper, and it's right on the net, and it's slapped by Boucher.
It's the President's Celebration event at your Jeep dealer, where for a limited time we're offering special savings to mark the holiday. Starting with 0% financing for 48 months, plus a $2,000 cash allowance on the entire Jeep vehicle line. And now on Jeep Liberty, add an additional $500 presidential bonus for a total of $2,500. And here's another big plus, our 770 powertrain limited warranty. But this President's Celebration event ends March 1st, so hurry to your Jeep dealer today.
The greatest thing I see when I look from you to me is the beauty of it all. Like how other people smile. It's the differences that make life interesting.
Try McDonald's Filet-O-Fish sandwich and you'll taste the difference. Right now, get 2 Filet-O-Fish sandwiches or 2 supersized orders of fries for only $3. Mix it or match it, 2 for $3.
McDonald's, I love you.
Welcome back. I'm here in this 19th century Victorian with new owners Mike and Shannon Boyd. Hi, Ted.
We just fell in love with its charm.
Yeah, it's charming. Unfortunately, the roof leaks, the foundation is crumbling, and there's significant termite damage. But I do have good news. I just saved a bunch of money on my car insurance by switching to Geico. Hey, we need to talk about your electrical. Whoa, yeah, we're going to want to fix that.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Mikey, there he is, Roberto Luongo. My MVP, possibly another shutout for Roberto Luongo. His 6th on the season. He got his 4th against the Penguins. His 5th the other night. His 6th tonight. Boy, is he rolling. They're 7 points out of a playoff spot.
Shane Doan. Up into the net. Puts the shot towards the goal. Where is it? Diving for it. It's Kyoto to find it. Oh, Shane Doan is... He's having one of those nights where nothing's going in, but he is working his tail off here for the Coyotes.
Yeah, the 27-year-old. Did you see that move on the corner he put on Jackman? Oh, boy. Kyoto comes up with a huge save. The Penguins looking for a big save from their goaltender late in the game. Well, they got it there. Shane Doan, double digits in shots in this hockey game. That one there hit his own man, Mike.
Yes, it did. Up off the board, and the Penguins clear. We told you this Phoenix team has scored a lot of goals late in hockey games. Also won 3 in overtime. Down the boards.
So Brian Bellows was 2nd overall in 82. Lord Kluzak, number 1.
Kluzak, of course, drafted by the Boston Bruins. Here's Doan with the puck. Centered it, and it comes right to Koltsov. Koltsov gets it back. He shoots it. And it comes off the blocker to Boucher. Centered by Koltsov, and now picked up by the Coyotes, and the Penguins settle in here. It's Orpik on to Koltsov, sets it up. Malone's got the puck, and he whistled it right over the glove of Boucher. Carson pulls away off the boards. His play in front, redirected by Koltsov. And that went off his stick and into the net, and get the face-off outside of the blue line with 4:13 left in regulation.
That's the call there. And after the game on Pittsburgh Sports Tonight, join Dan Potash and Pat Parrish in the studio. We'll talk about the Pirates pitcher Sean Burnett, local college hoops, and WPIAL playoff semifinals immediately after the game. Let's see if this goes to overtime. We have to hang on for a bit.
This is pass. Down to center. And into the Penguins' end. Ryan Malone looking for the puck.
We talked about first round picks. We talked about Bellows 2nd over. Landon Wilson was 19th overall by the Toronto Maple Leafs in 1993, but he wasn't their first pick that year, Mike. Kenny Johnson was the Leafs' first pick. 12th overall.
Savage trying to find a little working room. He has stopped once again. Want to say a special happy birthday today to Mike Bruno, longtime member of the Night Owl Club. We'll be moving on, and that'll be Friday night. So all of you that want to join us on Friday from San Jose at midnight, right on the dot, you will be a member of the Night Owl Club if you are not already. But Mike's already one, so we wanted to pass along a happy birthday.
Eastwood kicked out again in the face-off circle. Swingers came in this time.
Ozzie Bannon wheels it back into the Penguins' end. Going toward his Clary, centers it right by the body of Jan Ordina. And Morozov, who had the tying goal for the Penguins, shoots it onto the net. Shea settles it, plays it around himself. Scuderi pinches in, gets the puck to Tommy Gastopoulos. In the corner to Morozov, right point. Scuderi again. This time it went right by Eastwood, who comes in battling for possession. Rolls up in, trying to dig it free. It goes to Eastwood. Now back behind the net. Rolls up with a good burst of speed to go and get the puck, but Hull is going to take the puck away. And here comes Herdina. On to the Penguin zone. And Herdina on a play that is off the stick, and Morozov takes it.
That's a good play by Melikar. That's a defenseman's job there. If the guy curls up, in the old days, it used to be Gretzky all the time. Get the blue line, curl up. It's a defenseman's job to play that man. The forwards have to pick up everybody going to the net. Now watch this. Herdina's going to go across, curl up. Melikar's going to confront him, use that stick. And it's the forward's job right there, Morozov. Beautiful play. Alexei Morozov to come down the middle of the slot, take away all those players going to the net. Good work there by the Penguins.
Lanko, a little weird, and he pumps a heavy shot. The Bowling Green product. Doesn't find the net. Carson slides it up the boards, but it comes back behind the goal. Comrie, wheel and deal to the left of Kyoto. Orpik takes him out of the play. They now go to Doan, and he hammers into the net. And that stop is made by the goaltender, Kyoto. Lanko shoots it. He can't find the 4x6 area. Doan from the near side. Dish it back behind the net. Orpik around the boards and up ice with 2:04 to go.
Well, Doan's a dangerous man, and he had to go way out to the blue line to get himself open, but he's got that kind of heavy, hard shot. He can score from anywhere.
Comrie sails into the Penguins' end, and Kraft takes it away. Reaching for it, the Coyotes, but to no avail. It's an offside call against Phoenix. Well, in this 18-game winless streak for the Penguins, they actually have lost 18 in a row. One of those they lost in overtime. But league records do not consider it to be consecutive losses because you got a point out of the game. So it's kind of tempered. 0-17, 0-1. They have lost 18 in a row.
Any way you slice it.
And Jackman. And that's up off the stick of Koltsov and into the seats.
What happens here, the Penguins, Eddie Olczyk will come out with Kelly Buchberger.
He's been playing a lot here on the left side. Second, third.
Always a chance. Kelly Buchberger might move on here before the trading deadline, the veteran. Eastwood will center. Buchberger and Kostopoulos. Grattan. Oh, I see a big centerman. Showing the ability to play some good defense and offense.
With the puck, Mike Eastwood. Oh, he had a man coming down the slot, and it was Kostopoulos, and it went right by. Kostopoulos, Eastwood's had a pretty good game tonight for the Penguins. Buchberger turns. Whistles it up into the Phoenix zone with 1 minute left now in regulation. Savage of the Coyotes. He got it to center. Herdina got rubbed in the boards by Buchberger. But the Coyotes do sweep it into the Penguin zone. Penguin defenseman Brooks Orpik finds Malone. It went by him. He couldn't touch the puck. Mara to touch it, and that was a break there because the puck came by. Malone doesn't like the call, claiming that he got a piece of the puck at center red, but what it does is give the icing call against the Penguins, brings the face-off into Pittsburgh territory with 43.1 seconds to go. The territorial advantage belongs to the Coyotes.
He's arguing that he got a piece of that puck over the red line. That's all he was attempting to do here. There's going to be a timeout called. And who's called the timeout? The Coyotes, Rick Bowness. Called the timeout with a face-off to the left of the goaltender Kyoto. Will draw up a play, and at the end of that play, you would have to think that Shane Doan would be the gunner, the trigger man.
The way he's gone tonight, either that or get so much of a concentration on him and then try and play it off maybe to Mara on the left side. You don't want to look into somebody that would confuse the Penguins because you know the Penguins are thinking the same thing. Absolutely.
Yep, they certainly are. I would expect Doan would either play high in the slot or in a point position, Mike, on this face-off. Slide to the middle of the ice there so that if the Coyotes win the puck back to the right point, they can have that choice. If they overplay Doan, then they can just go straight down to the net with it. If not, then Doan opens up for that one-time shot. And there's Mario watching on with Ken Sawyer. there's Shane Doan. And I just have to believe that he's going to line up here on the hash mark. You might see him move back. Pulse may move down and Doan may move back off this face-off. The cylinder wins it.
And they do get it to Mara at the right point. It won't be a set play here. The Penguins got to the puck. Can they clear it out? They will. Malone looks for it, but he can't find it. Lanko, 30 seconds to go in regulation. Mara's timing at center. Throws it up the left wing boards, and Scuderi just wants to clear the puck. And will it be far enough for Icy? No. That helps. For the Penguins anyway, right now, the way things have gone. 14 seconds to go. And it looks like we might be going to overtime. Pass to the right wing. Lanko coming in with 6 seconds. He's still got a late chance here. He couldn't get it on. Cylinder put it in front, and it's knocked aside by the Penguins. And we will go to OT. So this game may be decided in overtime. We'll pick back with more in just a moment.
And you ain't nothing but a hound dog. You're gonna love it. Whether it's the high stick or not, but the Penguins appear to have the lead once again with just
Pittsburgh Sports Tonight.
This ain't your granddaddy's sports show.
Still the only nightly newscast dedicated to scores, highlights, and interviews from your hometown teams.
Play ball.
Pittsburgh Sports Tonight. Next.
On overtime this year, the Phoenix Coyotes are 3-3 and 15. Is that the most ties in the National Hockey League? No. Minnesota? 16. Minnesota, yeah.
Well, Nagy's out of the lineup for Phoenix. He has 6 game-winning goals. Ryan Malone, he'll start for the Penguins side of the ledger. Start at center. He's got a couple overtime winners.
4-on-4. Holtzoff and Malone against Lanko and Shane Doan. That's the forward matchup. With Mara and Reardon on the backside. Lanko brings it to the Penguin zone. Eamon Lanko sweeping in behind the Penguins net. Jackman and Tarstrom on the defensive end for the Penguins. They can't get the puck out. Doan on the left wing board. Comes across. Crisscrossing now with Lanko. Into the corner for Doan. Doan in front. Going to the net was Mara and Reardon. They both went to the net at the same time. And the puck deflected.
I'm not sure whose stick it went off. The linesman's pointing inside. The referee's pointing outside. So who's going to win the battle? The linesman's going to win the battle. The face-off will be inside, saying it went off a Penguin stick.
Bobby, only the Vancouver Canucks have scored more goals than the Coyotes 4-on-4. They have 11. The Canucks have 12, so they're dangerous. Here are the Penguins with it. Melikov. Fata on board now for the Pens with Mike Eastwood. Wristed behind the net. Boucher lost it for a moment. And he waited a second too long to get rid of that puck and almost had his pocket picked by Rico Fata.
You don't have to wait too long. Rico Fata, he can get in there awfully quickly.
And he can score too from that situation. Here comes Comrie wristing one. Scuderi got his body in front to block it.
That was a good job by Scuderi right there to block that shot, because there was a change of direction there. Comrie brought the puck into his body.
Leclerc delivers it to Scuderi. Going to turn, look the scene over. Makes the right play here to go to Melikar behind the net.
Always makes a safe play. Safe first. Look at that play by Malone. Behind his back to knock that pass down and take it.
Comes in, 1-on-2, turned away by Hulls, but the Penguins in trying to fight for it. Tarstrom, he had Malone going to the net, and he couldn't get it through to him. Tarstrom to Brooks Orpik. 3.5 to go in the overtime. Game tied at 3 here in Phoenix. Turned over to Dick Tarstrom. Down the right wing to Kostopoulos. Slapper right to the net, and it's stopped by Boucher.
Proud.
It's been an adventure for Boucher tonight.
down. Maybe a break like Melichar got early in the hockey game. You never know. Timeout Pittsburgh here now. Eddie Olczyk will draw something up. Why not? He's got a face-off. Not too often you get a face-off in the offensive zone in overtime. Eddie Olczyk will take advantage of it right now. So it'll be a 30-second timeout. The shots at the moment are 31-21 Phoenix. Eddie Olczyk. Look for one of the defensemen to rotate down, I think. Maybe a Tarnstrom, like you see him do on the power play. He might start up high, and if they win the draw back, you may see Tarnstrom go right away to the doorstep, try to get an outnumbered situation down in front of Boucher. But anything you draw up, you have to win a faceoff. Yeah, that's absolutely correct. Let's see if we can do that. They line up with Jackman in front of the net instead. Great. And a face-off win by Eastwood. Eastwood going to Tarnstrom. Moves over. Fired in front. Deflected in. The Penguins have won the game. Jackman deflects it in. The Penguins win it 4-3. The losing streak is over for the Pittsburgh Penguins. And ladies and gentlemen, Elvis has just left the building. Well, that was the play I was looking for. They just flip-flopped the defenseman. Instead, it was Tarnstrom up high, and it was Jackman, the defenseman. As soon as they win the face-off back, Rick Jackman is going to go to the net. And you take a look at the middle of your screen. There he is. A man draped all over him. But Jackman takes it. Was it off his skate or was it off his stick? But the puck just sailed in there by Tarnstrom, looking for that big body of 55, Rick Jackman. Rick Jackman, a hero tonight for the Penguins. Well, Eastwood won the face-off. That was the big play there. Tarnstrom very patient with it, and Jackman ended up doing the rest, it appeared. Yep. He got his stick on it, Mike. Got his stick down on the ice. Did a great job to get that defender cylinder off his body and over the glove hand of the goaltender Boucher, and the Penguins feeling pretty good about themselves right now, but don't order the range yet. Jackman with his 5th of the year. Final score here tonight, the Pittsburgh Penguins 4, the Phoenix Coyotes 3. Pittsburgh Sports Tonight is coming up next, so let's go to the studio.